Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Amigo, are you ready? Let's do it. What is up, guys? It's your boy so
Yeah,
hydrated or Ezio back with another freaking video or live stream. Yeah, this is a live stream, so you're gonna see the epic failure here. Anyways, we're here playing some. I'm playing some Halo Infinite. My boy is playing some Reminante 2. If I'm wrong, he will probably just correct me here. But it is my boy. Call me DeMarco. Say what's up, Papa.
what's going on, everybody? It's work. Call me DeMarco. I'm over here playing a little solo game of Remnant 2, Dark Souls with guns. Let's just say I'm sort of suffering in silence over here. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's all right because we play these types of games. We like a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Type. Type. Alright. Now, I do want to get into that game because I am a little curious of that game. I've always wanted to see what that game is about. I remember downloading it, but I wanted to actually tell you, man. The topic of this video was basically like Black Ops 3 zombie maps. Now, and this is for the viewers too. If you guys are pitching in or tuning into the video, you guys, if you have premium, you could just put this phone down and you could just hear us chat away. This is like purpose of the video. I want to see how this goes. We're primarily talking about whatever goes on this live stream, but yeah, back to the subject of Reminante 2. I just say Reminante because of ammo demo. Shout out to ammo. But yeah, so Remnant 2. So why do you say, or you're claiming? Oh, and I'm fucking dead. Why are you claiming that you like or suffering in silence on Reminante?
Because I've been searching for a particular weapon for the longest time, and I still have yet to find it.
Damn. Okay. Well, what is that weapon precisely? If people do play the game, or viewers tune in.
Or this might not apply to everybody, but if you decide to get the DLC, in the second one, an extension of a map of a world that already exists in this game. And unfortunately, since it's like a Dark Souls-like game, most of these weapons are like secrets.
Ah. Okay.
This weapon is called Anguish, and just
What
like
does
the
that
word
mean?
anguish, it feels like anguish trying to get it. What to do? It's like it's like a automatic shotgun. Now, I'm getting it for collection purposes. That got me a whole setup already. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't hurt to add more weapons to my collection.
No, yeah, I know that you were a big fan of games like that. Not necessarily like Dark Souls type of games, but loot shooters or loot-based type of games, or like, or what's another word for that word? I don't know the word I'm looking for. Oh, nice headshots. I don't know what the other word I'm looking for. What would you call it? Loot shooter? Like Destiny or like
Yeah,
Division?
looter shooters. And that's pretty much
Looter
what it
shooters.
is.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I know you were always known for playing those type of games. Like, what's something that you actually enjoy in that game? Like, what's something that really got you hooked? Like, if there's someone out there wanting to play that game, like right now, like they're like, you know what, I want to try it, and they just needed to hear a valid reason. What is that reason?
If you're looking to play this game, the one thing I'll tell you is that this game will take up a lot of your time. Well, actually, the positive thing is you can play solo, and since it's Dark Souls-esque, you can just save whenever you want, right? I will say
Yeah.
this though. This is the kicker. The reason I like this game so much is because there's like multiple worlds to explore, and like you're familiar, it's procedurally generated, which means
Yeah.
it'll be random every single time you re-roll an instance of any world you're trying to go to. Now, if you're in the
Okay.
campaign, obviously that won't matter, right?
Oh yeah,
But
oh, I remember you saying that. I remember saying something along those lines. But for the people that don't know, kind of still keep continuing about what you're saying because it is interesting. Seriously.
um, if you're interested in procedurally generated games, then this is probably the game for you. You'll
Okay.
you'll actually have a great time trying. You have a great time trying to go around this world and trying to find secrets. Now, granted, you probably
Okay.
won't find everything right off the bat, but that's the beauty of this game. You might stumble upon something because this game
Like
is
you,
very puzzle
like you
based.
might get lucky for the first time type shit. You're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, and then like you tell somebody, they're gonna be like, what? That's like one of the secret levels or some bullshit. Is that what you're saying? Like,
Yeah, you'll probably end up finding some gear. You might find a weapon that you might like, and then you found it, and some other people might need some help. And that's the beauty of it. Like you're trying to get other people into the game too. You'll probably end up finding
damn.
some stuff that they
Yeah.
didn't even know existed because they didn't bother to go back and look. That's the beauty of this game. That's why I like it so much.
So it's like, okay, so is it? This is probably a question that some people want to know, and this is like something that I would like to know. I know that you said that it changes every single time, but is the game somewhat linear or if there's
Oh,
no,
absolutely
linear
not.
direction? Okay, so like you basically
So-
just go out there and you do anything on your own.
So pretty much,
Since
this game does not give you directions. You have to travel. You have to travel the world. It'll tell you. You'll talk to NPCs and they'll tell you to do something, but there's no
Yeah,
directions
but
in this
nothing-
game. You have to just explore and find your way through. This game does not hold your hand.
Okay, I like that. I like the way you said that. I like the way you mentioned that. I think that's something that a lot of people should know because, for me, man, like when I went to play Liza P, I enjoyed the game so much because they kind of just gave me a sense of direction. Like you could explore, but you didn't have to you had somewhat, like you said, holding your hand. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to know that you have that ability and freedom, just like Elder Rings or what's that game?
You do have a mini map, right?
Yeah.
But the mini map doesn't really tell. It kind of just tells you where. It'll probably end up just telling you where like loot is, or just like where a world zone is. It'll show you where NPCs are, at least NPCs. And that's it. You don't really have too much else. It's just basically a basic loadout. It's a basic loadout. Or
It's like
layout,
a simple
sorry,
assault
not loadout.
rifle and stuff. I think that's what I remember. Like when I started playing it, like all I had was like a assault rifle or some shit, something along those
Oh
lines.
yeah, but then eventually later on down the line, you'll get mods for those weapons, and then you'll end up finding more of the special weapons that are different, that do different things. Like here, let me give you an example for the viewers, you and the viewers. Right?
Okay.
There's a particular weapon on the planet. I'm not gonna give you spoilers to any of the bosses, but I will tell you how the fight goes.
Is it like
basically-
second phases?
So basically, the way this goes,
Fuck.
you're gonna go to a planet called Yasha. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
a woodland area. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Depending on how
fuck, I
you,
hate
depending on if you
those.
like nature or not, if you're a nature fanatic.
Is it like the jungle damn near?
Yeah, it's kind of like a jungle sorts. And there's a world boss that you'll end up fighting where it's like a corrupted wolf. And you can get multiple weapons from this boss depending on the circumstance that happens. This weapon I recommend to everyone because it's really good. I won't spoil the weapon for anybody unless you're interested. Get to hear what it does. But the way to get this weapon is simply by, well, you have to get the boss down to about half health. And before you even start the fight, he's gonna ask you, he's gonna be talking to you because he's interested in you and the fact that you made it that far. Because normally everything.
He's one of those people.
And
Yeah, I already know.
so basically, he's talking to you, and he says,
Convince you.
"I have a proposition. If you kill this giant doe, and give yourself to me, then I'll grant you power. You know, the typical evil villainy shit that you hear. However, you can either choose to kill the doe, or you can fight him. And if you fight him and you kill him, without him killing the doe, then you'll just get like a melee weapon, right? But if you fight him and let him, he'll
Ah,
eat the doe mid-fight. If you let him eat the doe mid-fight, right, he
yeah.
will get like powered up, but he'll also regain all of his health, so you have to fight from full health again. But the benefit of doing that is that you get a weapon called the Merciless. And it's worth it. It'll actually carry you to the rest of this game as long as you
I should
know.
try it. I should really try to give it a chance. I remember when I did try it, like I wasn't being very open-minded, and I think that was something that I lacked, especially in general, just being open-minded, bro. I think that's something that a lot of people should take on. Like, I'm not saying being open-minded to everything. Like, if someone says you want to do something, you genuinely just believe it's not the smartest thing, then you have a reason to be closed-minded and stuff. But experiencing stuff like that, trying new games, it never hurts. And I like the way you just explained it, and especially for the viewers that are trying or wanting to play a new game, definitely give it a shot. I think that game sounds enjoyable. I think that when
Yeah,
I
it's
did try downloading it, it was like keyboard and mouse or something. You could use a keyboard and mouse.
yeah, absolutely. You can use a keyboard and mouse. I knew it wasn't gonna be like a game of the year, but it's like in my personal games of the year because it's like
Yeah, that's how I feel about games. Liza P.
it's just one of those
GBH.
games where I can sit up like I can't relax playing this game. Of course,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's
I
Souls
know what you
like
mean.
so.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I definitely know what you mean, man. I mean, Liza P, man, it had me. Every time I was trying to beat a boss for the first time, man, I felt so like grateful and rewarded. I was like, fucking A, bro. Like, ain't no way. Is this dude gonna get in? But yeah. But besides that, man, I guess we can go on to the other topic. But before, you know what? No, let's before we get into that other topic, actually, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Like, for the viewers that don't really get to know you, uh, viewers, if you guys don't know this, he's actually one of the homies that I've been knowing for quite some time now. We've been knowing each other since junior year, or was it like sophomore year? I think it was junior year. Miss Peck's
At
class, I
this
think.
point, I don't even remember. I think it was
It's been
sophomore
some
year,
time. It's high
but
school
you
year.
know, it's been a while, man. We getting up there. We old now.
Yeah, we
30.
yeah we
We'll be
already getting
30
up
in
there,
like 5 years,
man.
dog. We're gonna be old men at
Yeah,
that
man.
point.
That's what's. Oh my gosh! I just shocked one of my teammates. But yeah, it's crazy, man, how time flies, man. And I know that some people probably already know you by like YouTube and stuff, like from the videos that I have. If you guys haven't checked those out, definitely check those out as well. Um, I used to do like some funny moments. I still do, but I haven't done them in a while. But yeah, tell me something about yourself, man, that the viewers don't really know about you, man. Like, or it can be even something simple, man. You play video games, you got a favorite game, anything like that. Something important, and where you're from. That's really it. You don't have to be very precise, by the way. Just letting you know.
I mean, not really much to me, man. I just like to play games that are entertaining. You know.
Okay.
Now, granted, I will be the person that plays COD, but only because my homies ask me to, not because I really want
Yep.
to.
Yep. I get you on that, brother. I get you on that, brother.
But I started branching out from playing FPS games like probably after high school, simply because of the fact that
Mm.
they just weren't as entertaining as they used to be.
Really? Is it like, are you saying like it's not like BO2 or, you know, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's more just like I play these games, and the longer I've been playing FPS games, the more bland they get. They don't really know how to make up their
Okay.
mind. Now, granted, I'm not saying that every single FPS game is bad, but just mainly the ones that everybody's used to.
Yeah. And like what, like Call of Duty you're saying specifically, or?
Yeah, sometimes I'll play Siege, and I enjoy playing it, but then just I
Did you
can't
get
play
real
it as
sweaty
often
on
as
it?
I used to.
Yeah.
It's always been somewhat of a sweaty game, but it also had like a stupidity factor that made it enjoyable to play. Now it's just more along the lines of just everybody wants to be sweaty in that game, and I just can't really.
Uh,
I don't want to be. I don't want to
You
be.
know, yeah.
I'd rather play the game and enjoy myself and be a crackhead.
I could start. I know your video was. I know one of your favorite games was Crash Bandicoot. Back when you said you weren't able to play violent video games. That you said.
It was one of them. When
You
Crash
just
Bandicoot was one of the games I played a lot. That's why I have so much
okay.
patience now.
All right, I like that. I like that. I respect that, man. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have like a lot of patience for those type of games. I mean, sometimes I could be one of those people, but I feel like I would enjoy it, and it could be like a video that a game that I could live stream. But you know, who knows? But that's not what we're really here for. But that's cool, man. Is there anything else that you would like to let the viewers to know about you, man, before we continue to the actual topic?
Um, yeah, I do, but it's not appropriate for Twitch, so I'm just gonna leave that out.
Okay. My B.
I go, I go say that out loud.
Said big dog here, dog.
Marking the source.
Oh shit, hold on. But yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I guess we can start the topic, man. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and not specifically just Black Ops 3, but zombies. Black Ops 3 zombies. One of the greatest Black Ops zombies that they've ever created. I mean, yes, it's a little complex for the casual players, but honestly, man, those maps were amazing. It's fun. To me, it was fun for casuals, but a lot of people were like, "No, that's a little too much work," and I guess people don't like that. But yeah, we're gonna rank those from the best to worst. And I don't know if you wanted to do it in order. I don't know if you want to mention Zombie Chronicles. What's going on here, boss? Like,
Um, I'm absolutely fine with mentioning Zombie Chronicles. However,
Zombie Chronicles? Okay,
what I
okay.
will do is I'll probably compare them to the original versions of the maps.
Okay, so you would rather just use the originals instead of the remastered versions?
We
I
can
guess that
we
is
can
fair.
we can
That
do
is fair.
both. I mean, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah, they're pretty much
Well,
the same. They
same
just have
too.
gobblegums and like Black Ops 3 weapons. That's really it. And I mean, they do have some OG weapons. Damn, you make me want to play it so bad too. But yeah, they do have some OG weapons on there. I give you that. But do you want to go from worst or the? Yeah, you know what? Let's start from the worst. All right, from Black Ops 3, from Zombie Chronicles. Well, I guess you could say that's all Black Ops zombie maps, or Black Ops Zombie Chronicles in general. In total, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. You want to start from the worst one from the get-go? What do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
I mean, let's just, I'll just talk about the maps that I dislike.
Yeah.
You start off like that.
All right. Yeah. What's one of the maps that you dislike actually?
From Black Ops 3, I definitely didn't like Revelation. Even though I survived really high on that map. My problem with
Really?
Revelations was the fact that it just wasn't original.
You've given these Marines hope.
What? Are you saying just because of the fact like it's just a bunch of old maps that we knew? You felt like you didn't think it was original at all, or like, or
I
it's
mean,
like, is there something that
if you just
know?
look at the layout of Black Ops 3, Revelation on Black Ops 3,
Yeah.
it's just simply them taking maps that we already know and love and then putting them together. Can't
Put them together.
like yeah, in time.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But I also you have to take into consideration that it makes that map so much easier when you have both of those weapons.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I didn't understand at first, but now that you explain it in a sense of originality in that way, you know, I could understand now, and I could see if you're a little frustrated if when you did play it for the first time, you probably thought it was a cool concept, but then you realize like, you know what, maybe this wasn't a cool concept. Maybe it was just a little like an originality. I mean, I can see it now because, you know, me as a zombie player, bro, I I didn't really get to play Zetsubo and Revelations. I thought Revelations was pretty cool, but the way that you mentioned Revelations, I didn't really see it that way. And I guess I still can say that I still don't see it that way. I wouldn't say it's the worst to me for some odd reason with Zetsubo, just because Zetsubo Nushima, just because of the Easter egg. Cool concept. I hate spiders though, but yeah, that's interesting to know though, man. It's interesting to know that you really didn't like Revelations, and I can respect your decision seriously.
I mean, when it comes
I
to
do respect
Zetsuba,
that.
I don't hate Zetsuba. No, granted, was it
Yeah,
the best map? No, but
yeah.
I liked Zetsuba because it was an original concept, and yeah, the Easter egg was probably the lamest one out of the bunch. But also, you have to consider that it also it added in some new mechanics that was pretty good. Weapon wasn't the best thing in the world, but I still enjoyed it.
Okay. So, what's is that? Would you say that to be your second one, or what would be your second choice of second disliked one?
It'd have to be my second dislike, only because there's things that
Okay.
there's things that bring it down for me compared to the other maps. Um, I guess I'll say this. I guess the exploration part I enjoy. Easter egg was granted it wasn't really necessarily a hassle.
Revelations, or Zetsubo?
As that's about, it wasn't really too much of a hassle to
Yeah.
go through the Easter egg. It was kind of annoying. It was also a boring Easter egg. Like the boss fight was lame. Like you're just fighting those.
You thought it was lame? It looked cool. It
The,
looked cool. I never, like I said, I never got to beat it, but it looked cool, bro. Was it super
nah,
easy? What was it like?
you're fighting
I
those
thought it was a
big
cool
Thrasher
story.
monsters. That's pretty much it. I
Ah.
didn't like that because I didn't like those enemies in general.
Okay, they were a little annoying. You had to shoot them at a certain spot or some bullshit. You
Yep.
know, I honestly, I would put, like I said, I put that one last for me just because of the stupid trials that you had to do. And those trials were a little bit difficult because I didn't understand, and I still don't. I know you could probably explain to me, but it was like you had to get lucky. It was like a coincidence that you got lucky or some bullshit. Like you had to like kill a zombie next to a spore or some bullshit, or kill a zombie before it transformed or some
Yeah,
shit.
if
I
it's
just remember those two,
yeah,
but it
there
was
were,
like super complex challenges
and but then also you have to consider that the challenges you have to do all three of them.
to get that cool ass weapon.
You have to do all three of them in order
Special
to get the upgrade
that
for the Wonder
scorpion,
Weapon.
yeah. See, and it was a cool. It's cool. Is like you had to work for it. And I'm not saying you shouldn't work for that Wonder Weapon. I'm not saying to build it because it's a lot cooler to like work for something that is useful in tough situations. Like you're about to get crowded, your shield just breaks. Pull out the fucking skull. You're done. You're free. You know, and I thought that was cool, but at the same time, the challenges to me were complex, and I see why you say that. It's like, well, I mean, they were complex for a reason. It's a good weapon. So I'm still kind of like indecisive about that one. But yeah, I think that'd be like still be my first map I dislike, and then it'd be Revelations. So it's interesting, seriously. Um, was there anything else that you disliked about Zetsubo or you did like about Zetsubo? Because I feel like we didn't really talk about, even though we disliked them, was there any pros or like anything you did like about the maps? Like that's something that stood out a lot more than others?
Yeah, I think Revelations was just like a kind of map where I could sit back, kick my legs up, and just kind of play mindlessly. I mean, again, you can do that with every map, but this one was just like, well, I'm familiar with this map because this map is simply just other maps put together.
Yeah.
So it made it a little bit easier for me to actually go through and play it.
No, it's I like that. I can only say that you know what? I won't even bring that map, but I won't. You know what? I'll bring it up, but I won't tell you what's on the list. It's Mob of the Dead. I could sit back and relax and play that one. That one for me was like something I could just enjoy. I could just do it by myself and just if I could hit the Easter egg alone, I would. You know, multiple times, over and over again. That's my fucking map. I loved it. Enjoyed it too much. But yeah, that's nice to know, man. That's really cool. Um, now, was there anything about Zetsubo, or you already somewhat?
Zetsubo had two different boss fights that I enjoyed. The spider. Don't forget the spider.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I had
that
Widow's
one
Wine
was pretty
there for you.
cool. Yeah, that was a cool concept, like how you got Widow's Wine, like how Widow's Wine became Widow's Wine. It was a cool concept. I did fuck with that. It's like, you know what? They're like, because they didn't really have to tell us. And it was cool that they kind of just hinted, hey, this is where Widow's Wine became Widow's Wine. And I wish that they kind of did that with the other perk machines. But like Doomshy Daiquiri, like you had to like pick up a Western gun or like a pistol, and you had to like hit Deadeye, and then you got like the perk. And you're like, oh shit, that's how you get it? You just because you got multiple headshots, some bullshit like that. That'd be a cool concept, but yeah, that zombie fight, that spider fight, definitely did stand out, and I totally forgot about that. I'm glad that you did mention that because it was pretty cool. I didn't like spiders, but it was a cool concept. Now, what is the third map that you disliked or somewhat liked? Because how many maps are there? Because there's several.
If we're going based off of
There
just
is
Black Ops 3, then we have
there's like what, 4?
we have 5 maps.
Four or five? 5 technically, yeah.
We got Shadows of Evil.
Shadows,
Actually, we have 6. Shadows of Evil with the Giant. Rise and Drug. Let's put no, we have 5. And Revelations. Oh wait, no, I'm missing. Shadows of Evil, the Giant. Rise and Drug.
Zezaba, Horizon
Gorod Covey. That's Gorod Covey, and then Revelation. So we have 6 maps. 6 maps. So we do have more maps in this game. You guys remember this game had more maps than the other Black Ops games.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember when except for Black Ops 2, if you want to consider like those little small maps. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll definitely get those into that later because I feel like that is a touchy subject because those were good little maps as well. But yeah, so yeah, what was the other map? I'm sorry, I got lost.
So
you said the
my third least liked map would probably be well, I guess my third on the list. I say least liked, but my third out of the maps on that list probably be the Giant.
Ooh.
Well, actually, you know what?
Yeah. That's a good one.
The Giant is like in the middle for me, and the only reason why is because it's not. I don't dislike the Giant. Don't get me wrong. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because the Giant is just a remaster of a map that we already have. We have Derice. It plays the same way. The only difference is that
definitely does.
The only difference is that you can
There's
get
a story to it. A better story.
There's a story to it, and on top of that, let's not forget that you can get the Annihilator.
Oh yeah, the Easter egg on that. I wonder if there was like an actual Easter egg on that, though. And I'm surprised you're saying that was the third least favorite. But are we mentioning
It's my least favorite, but it's
Zombie
like,
Chronicles?
Yeah, we can mention Zombie Chronicles. It's the same as Black Ops 1. We can just compare the two.
Okay, so I see why. Okay, you know what? Let me not even try to hate on it, hate your decision, because I do still love that, man. I'm always going to love it because it was just a classic. You can sit there, chat with the homies. I felt like if I was going live, I'd probably live stream that and play on that map, and just sit there shooting in that corner, upstairs in that teleporter room. and just start shooting zombies and just talking exactly the way I'm doing right now. What we're doing. Um, I thought it
So
was it's cool.
I
It's
have it
really
in the
cool.
middle
I
because
wouldn't put it there.
it's in the middle because it doesn't do anything new. It doesn't have to. It's just an all around average map because it pretty much does the same thing Doris does. That's it.
Okay.
Like it just I mean like
Okay.
it plays the exact same way. So I can't afford. I mean I could rank it higher.
You can't really.
I'm not gonna rank it any lower
No,
because
you can't. You don't need to. Like, I don't want you to change your decision just because of why.
I'm
Like,
putting
you
it
know,
in,
some people
putting it in
like
the
this
middle
game.
simply because it does the same thing as other maps that we've already seen prior. Like the other map we've seen prior. We have a Doris. The only difference between Doris and this map is the fact that
Xbox One, 360, remastered type shit.
yeah,
There's a
graphically it
story to
looks
it. I mean, there was
better.
already a story in the first one and the Derice one, but it was basically what Richtofen was doing. But this time, instead of a zombie coming out of the teleporter, it was Richtofen and him killing himself. And I want to assume, and this is one thing too, I wanted to follow up with, because I know you followed the zombie storyline too. So when Richtofen came out, was he the bad one since Black Ops 4? Like, did Richtofen already kill the good guy already at that time, or no?
Are you referring to Black Ops 3 story or Black Ops 4 story?
Black Ops 4, because I know that timeline still hits this. It's still the same timeline. Everything's still the same, but because I know time travel is weird. They had some time travel shit. Like they mentioned it. That's why I'm like kind of confused. So like when Richtofen came out, did he time travel? Was that the evil one or was that the good one? And when the good one went to blood of the dead, I forgot what happens because I know that was a different timeline or some bullshit. Like I forgot. You know what I mean? Like, and the reason why I say that too is that's only one reason why I did enjoy it because there was a twist to it. It was like, oh shit, Richtofen's really trying to change it up.
All right, so
So was he the
let me
good one
tell
the
you
whole
something.
time?
So Black Ops 4 story.
Yeah.
That team that we're looking at is the team that they haven't even gotten to Gorod Krovi yet. Like they just left.
Yeah.
They're on a detour from Zetsuba no Shima to Gorod Krovi. That's where they are. But then the Richtofen that shows up through that portal is the Richtofen that was at the end of Black Ops 3 whenever Dr. Monty restarts time and puts them with all the staffs.
Oh.
This Richtofen already knows what happens, right? And he realizes Monty is not a good guy either. So they have to kill off that Richtofen that they're with because now Nikolai is the one that's responsible for leading the charge because he's the one that has the power. So that's why
Oh yeah.
Richtofen gives him the Grenorium so that we can read it.
And then he realized what must be done. That's insane, bro. No wonder why, because I was low-key confused. I was like, why the fuck is this Richtofen like from back in the Templar days? I was like, he reminded me of that same Richtofen. That's just my dumb ass just forgetting about that, like, because I didn't really follow up with the story again. It would have been nice to like redo the Easter eggs, but obviously Luis doesn't really like doing Easter eggs. You know, it's like late at night, takes a 55 hours just to do a fucking Easter egg. Luis don't fuck with that, you know, and I mean it's understandable, bro. We got time and we want to spend our time wisely and enjoy it, and not try to bust our ass. I mean, granted,
Yeah, of
it's nice
course.
spending a couple hours with the homies playing. When I mean, me personally, I'm always down to do an Easter egg. I'm always down. Like if I had the game installed, someone said, "Let's play it right now," I'd boop switch over instantaneously.
Yeah, if it
But
would have. I mean, like I like doing Easter eggs. They're fun. It's time
But
consuming. I get.
yes, time, it is time consuming. I mean, I think that's one thing that does suck. But it's like it feels so good doing something that a lot of people don't want to do. And I don't know if I did mention this before we go on to the next thing that you do like about the map. Um, Because I know we were just talking about the cons. I was talking about the reason why I like it. I don't know if you agree, and that's it, you know. And then we could go on to the next one. But Yeah. What is something that you liked about it?
About the giant?
Yeah, like what was something that you liked about it?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much gonna be the same
Within range of
map
some
that
range because
I can
he's
play
Simple
and
map, yeah.
a brute, so
Casual.
you
I
get
can
it.
play and I can just go through it.
Dangerous
That's
doesn't
it.
begin to describe
Like
this
I don't
one.
really
Don't turn your back
nothing.
on him.
There's nothing to it really. I mean, like it's just like it's just a map that's there that everybody is familiar with and I'm familiar with, and I can just go through it and
You can
play it.
just play it casually. Yeah, you don't have to worry
I
about
know how the map
taking care of
works.
somebody. Yeah.
Everybody knows how the map works. It's the same map. It just looks better. Sometimes I'll even find myself going back to the OG version, but that's just because I want to put the other guns. Because obviously on Black Ops 3, you're gonna play with Black Ops 3 weapons. They don't have any. They don't have any of the. The
Yeah.
difference between the Reese and the Giant is that Black Ops 3's version has only Black Ops 3 weapons. They don't have the World War II weapons like Black Ops 1 did. Black
Yeah.
Ops 1's version is better because you can get Black Ops 1 guns from the box, but World at War weapons off of the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Oh, that's right.
I
I think I
know there's
remember
gonna be
something
some
about
people
that.
in the chat
Within
talking
range
about
of Novus the
their,
Devourer.
their
Something
World at
about
War,
because
their World at
he's
War
a brute,
fans, and
so
I
that's the
understand.
guess.
I mean, I didn't play that
Dangerous
game,
doesn't begin to
but I
describe this
did
one.
for a little bit.
Don't turn your back
But
on
it
him.
was just like I said back then, I
When you
couldn't
had the
play.
opportunity to, yeah.
Yeah,
So if you went over to the homie's house and someone had it,
yeah,
you'd be like,
yeah.
fuck
It was
yeah.
one of those instances because I was still young.
Yeah, I love those. I love those days. You couldn't play a game because it was too violent. Because you had one bad dream, and it wasn't even related to it. You're like, no, now you can't play those games. I'm like, come on. It's yeah. Maybe that's just me. That's just very too specific, for me. But that totally didn't happen to me. No, I'm just so playing. Um, no, yeah, man. That's good to know, man. Like I said, I wouldn't put Derice on the middle. I would actually put it somewhere else. I think the middle map for me at least, and you probably might hate me, is Go Rod Crovey, man. And I think the reason why, bro, and it sounds crazy, I actually died, and I feel like I deserve to die for it. It was too, like I said, it was too complex, just like Zetsubo no Shima. It was very rewarding at the same time, but so much shit to do. Like if you wanted to pack a punch, all you had to do was just ride the dragon, but you had to go through so much shit just to go pack a punch. You had to go through like numerous waves. It felt like a OG. It felt pretty cool. Like it was a cool thing, and that's one pro thing. Like I did like about it. Like the dragons was badass. That fucking animation, the special abilities, everything was cool. But to me at the same time, the map was too complex. It was weird. I still don't understand the map itself. I'm always lost.
Don't turn your back on him.
Maybe I should just play it a little bit more. That's all I really have to do.
Yeah, I
But
feel
at the
like the
same
map is
time,
really not complicated whatsoever. I have to disagree because it's not really a complicated map. There's
yeah,
like, yeah, there's some things that you probably won't know about because you'd have to actually
because
look
I haven't
into
played
it.
it that much. Yeah, like I have to sit there
But
and play, and that's why I say that. Like, I just probably have to like play it a little bit more. I did like when we did play it. It was funny the last time we did play because there was always that rule. As soon as the game would go down, fucking back out and just do it.
which I did
We
a
did it
lot
too
of. Oh
late.
my god, I did that so many times, bro.
It's funny, but man, it's a good time. See, shit like that, bro. I miss those kind of memories. I feel like nowadays we don't really get those. We're just like, oh yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow, man. I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed, whatever. We're like, oh shit, man. But at the same time, it's like, ah, man. Playing zombie maps are, to me, that are, I don't know. Like you said, to me, to this day, I always felt like it was complex. If I had to play it every day, I feel like I wasn't just a part of the hype train when I was playing it. Like when I played it, I was just like, it's too hard. None of the homies wanted to play it. It kind of bummed me out because they were like, we want to do the Easter egg, but no one did. You did, but you were already doing the Easter egg with, I think Diego, Ryan, and I forgot who.
I don't remember at this point.
Oh, there's. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Or Justin, I forgot. Somebody was there.
I almost did the
obviously.
Easter egg solo. There's just one step that I died on, and it was just unfortunate because I couldn't like.
Which one was it? Go Rakovi?
Yeah, on Grow Crovey, there's a specific step, the
Oh yeah,
bomb
that's a
step,
solo Easter egg too. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's another
and
reason too, bro. I didn't like it.
you would go down
That one was
instantly if you
hard.
messed up on the step. And this was prior. This is before I had like all the overpowered gobble gums with like near death experience where and I could just pick myself back up. Man,
Yeah.
I didn't have those.
Oh yeah, by the way, because I forgot to say this, because we're talking about that map too, and we mentioned Zombie Chronicles. I think this is another subject we need to bring up. Black Ops 2, does it deserve to be in the list, or does that deserve to be in a separate list? Because it isn't a part of the Zombie Chronicles. There's only one map from the Zombie Chronicles, and that's Origins. Do you feel like that deserves to be in that list?
I mean, we can go ahead
There's
and
no right or
add
wrong
Black Ops
answers.
2 maps to our discussion. Since we're already on the
He
topic of
said,
zombies,
you know
we
what,
can go ahead and add those in there. We can do that
I'm
after we
down.
talk about
Fuck it.
Black Ops 3's maps. We can get to that first.
Yeah. We can go by the list, and then when you say that one map, I'll be like, oh, okay, sweet. We're bringing Black Ops 2 maps, because I might bring one up. I'm just saying, but I don't know when I will. But that's nice to know that you said Go Rakovi's. What would you agree that it's in the same position for me, or would you say that you still stand with Darius? Like you still stand on business with that fucking suggestion. You go, you know what? That's my least. That's the middle one, and that's how I feel about Go Rakovi. Though that's the middle man. Or do you still kind of somewhat stand on that? Like, what do you still stand on? What's your business, and what do you stand on? You know, like what business is you standing on? You know, what type of aura are you precipitating?
Yeah, well, that's a good question actually. Now I'm stumped.
Yeah, and I only say that because I like. No, you know what? I don't want you to change your mind. If that's what you really truly stand by, you know, go with it. But if you do agree, because I will probably agree with some of the things you might even say too. I feel like we might have the same subjects as well, because there is a couple maps, and I gotta see. Hold on. You know what? And honestly, I don't even want to bring up Black Ops 4 maps because that's not a part of the whole squad. You know what I'm talking about? How many Black Ops zombie maps are there? They're probably gonna include Black Ops 4 as well. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's not even all of them. Oh shit. Oh. I'm gonna type in every game because they think I'm talking about specifically Black Ops 1. Oh my gosh, it's 35.
35.
7 sub maps. Yeah. That's in total with all zombie maps. That's including Dead Ops Arcade as well. And Tutorial Zombies. And Tutorial Black Ops Zombies as well from 5. But yeah, it's 35. I'm not saying we have to do all 35, but the ones that we
30,
see fit from Black Ops
30,
3 or...
35 maps from Black Ops 2?
No, in total from all Black Ops games.
Oh, I mean...
We're not including... That's what I'm saying. We're not going to include Cold War, Black Ops 4...
No, we're not talking about those. We're just talking about the trilogy.
Yeah, we're just talking about... Yeah,
And
talking about
whatever,
the trilogy.
well, whatever can be mixed in there simply because its
Yeah,
maps got
because
remastered with
it's
Black
part of
Ops
this.
1, so we can
Yeah.
just go ahead and throw those in the conversation.
Yeah. Because I mean, Darius is technically the giant, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, would you say that you still stand on it, or are you actually genuinely stuck that you go, you know what, Gold Rock Corby should be the middle, then Derice, or would you know what? I feel like you should just go Derice because the lack of originality. You just go, you know what? It's a good one. It's a great game. It is cool. You admit it. It's a good option. It's a great map to play with casuals. You know what to do. Everyone knows to do. But at the same time, it's just a remaster. It's cool. We already had this. Then I feel like then after that, then you would say go Rod. Maybe, or would you say that there's another game that fits that position?
Oh, well, honestly, I mean, we can just.
Skip on to the next one. You just agree on the same concept. Like those two games are very ideally the same shit. You enjoy the game, but
I enjoyed it a lot, actually. I mean,
okay. Well
that
then,
was my that was
you don't.
like my pinnacle of zombies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I played
okay. You know what? Then, like I said, you don't have to listen to like what I was saying. Uh, so you stick with Derice then. Now, like I said, we're gonna have two different lists. We're not gonna always gonna have the same thing. But what is the next game actually? What is that next game that you go? You know what? This one is great. Like it's not in the middle, but it's done justice for me. What is that map like? What is that? The fifth or fourth map that we're doing now?
well,
See what I mean?
you know what? You can leave it out of the conversation. Actually, that's all right.
Why? Are you waiting for it to be like one of the good? Is that like an honorable mention? Are we doing honorable mentions?
Yeah, we can do an honorable mention. Like that's what
All
I'm
right. No,
thinking
I
about
mean,
right
look. Is
now.
it okay? Hold on. Is it from Cold War or Black Ops 4?
No, we're not going. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I do have an honorable
All right,
mention.
then you can.
But
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
9.
If you want to say an honorable, look, 9.
9 was a
Ooh.
fantastic map. I know that a lot of people didn't like.
Ah.
I did. Me personally, Black Ops 4 Zombies was questionable.
Pretty cool.
They
It
tried
was
to
questionable, but it was
they
cool.
tried to do some extra
It
stuff
was
that we
cool.
didn't really ask them to do. They could have just kept it like Black Ops 3 and it would have been just fine, right? However, 9 was an example of one of the maps they did right. Because when I played on
No,
9,
honestly,
I was
yeah.
just like,
Continue.
I didn't know what I was
Let them
expecting.
cook.
Because I played on
Yeah.
Voyage of Despair, and I was like, well, the Titanic doesn't work because the Titanic is like they did like a 1x1, and the Titanic is just a small map, like it's very narrow.
It
It
is. It's
makes it
really narrow.
it makes it hard to train zombies, and I'm just like struggling to even get my
You had
bearings
to go on
because
top of the deck.
yeah, and I don't like like sometimes I like moving around them. It just sucks. Right? I can't. I don't have the patience to try and navigate these narrow hallways. It's just like. But 9. I didn't even do the Easter egg actually. I didn't mention on Voyage of Despair. But nine was a map where it was just straightforward. It was like you got the middle of the map, and then you had the towers, and then you had the underneath, which was just a big circle until you got to Pack-a-Punch. It was so simple. It was literally the most easily one of the best maps on that game. I did the Easter egg solo, as a matter of fact. I was surprised. I failed a couple of times, but I actually was able to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a wonderful time. I had a great time playing the Easter egg. I went through it and I straight up just I beat Easter eggs got to the end. Now the ending didn't make sense. Obviously the story was pretty weird
What
to anybody
garbanzo
who's never.
beans or what?
The chaos story wasn't just garbage. It just didn't keep my attention. Like they probably because they were trying to do
Ah.
that. You gotta remember they're trying to do two stories at once.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I feel like at that point, bro. I don't know. I mean, if you feel this way, but I feel like they're trying to keep it safe. Like they had like another story just in case. Like if people didn't like the Voyage of Despair, they got another storyline to go with. And it was cool that we're getting double maps, but it would have been cool if everyone was all focused on one storyline.
It's
If we
like
had the whole
my biggest
careers
issue
focused on it. You know what I mean?
with that whole layout of Black Ops 4 was that they were still on one story,
Yeah.
but they were trying to do another story on top of that when they should have just finished the one story and then they could have worked on something else.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Cause that new story was cool, but like, okay, let's say that they finished the what was the is that the story of the premise? Is that the one that we have? The
Yeah,
with the Richtofen in them?
we're still
That's the
on the
premise
premise
story.
story, right? We're with the premise characters, but
Yeah, I feel like if we just got that instead of the Voyage of Despair, I would have been excited for I would have been excited for like Voyage of Despair, because I would have gotten like the full ending. I would have been like, ah, fuck, it's not the same people. But they could have been like mentioned and like, you know, it could have involved them as well. Like, you know how like Misty and them were part of that crew in Black Ops 2?
yeah,
Like they were
they're
involved
known
a
as
lot,
Victus.
heavily. Yeah. It would have been like, yo, they could have, these guys could have been involved as well. They could have been there too. Like, it makes me wonder what could have happened. But, you know, I don't hear anything about Jason Blundell. I don't hear none of that stuff from Black Ops 2 anymore. Like, I heard that dude's just gone AWOL, or he's gone somewhere. But he's like, he's there, but he ain't there. Like, he ain't posting shit. I don't know. It was, I don't know, man. It was weird. It really was, man.
I guess the weirdest thing about the whole situation, right, was the fact that the weirdest thing about uh, uh, Black Ops 4 was that Jason Blundell, that was his final game, 1 and 2. He straight up just, after he left Treyarch and stopped Zombie for Call of Duty, he was gone. Because he has no social media and nothing, so he just didn't have any
I wonder
contact.
why. I wonder why. I feel like maybe he's probably got into like deep shit. Maybe he got caught up or into some shit and yeah, like cancel. Who knows? Like maybe something devastating happened in some moment. God forbid anything like that happened.
We'll never know.
Yeah, man, it sucks because we had something really good. And I mean, I am excited for Black Ops 6. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm not excited, but at the same time, I'm like, Cold War was cool. I did play some zombies here and there, but it wasn't like, wasn't the same. Because I mean, so what they're saying now, bro. You know how in, I think World War II, yeah, World War II, they gave us the ability to like follow the Easter egg. Like you had the Easter egg, like the actual storyline. You didn't have to follow it. If you just wanted to play simple zombies, you could. But if you wanted to follow the storyline, you had a to-do list. If you want to do the hardcore Easter egg, you do the to-do list, but do some extra steps. So that's what they're basically doing with Black Ops 6 Zombies. But when a map releases, they're only giving you a couple of weeks to do the Easter egg before they give you the to-do list. So if you do it before the to-do list, not only you get the calling card that you come with, you get a special calling card, or like the exact same calling card, but better looking or animated, indicating that you did it before the to-do list. And it'd be obvious. Real obvious, apparently. So I was like, you know what, that is pretty cool, but at the same time, I did like having to find out. I did like having like search up YouTube videos. Like, all you heard was, "Hey guys, Mr. Rufflewolf was here." I just loved hearing that shit, man.
And get me started.
Or
How
Mr.
many?
Dolly JD here.
Don't get me
Noah
started.
J456, my brother.
Bro, Noah J456 getting canceled. Don't forget about that.
Well, no, he's not. He tried to redeem himself.
There's no just
Mr.
making
T
redeem
was
himself.
lying apparently too.
He was
Bro,
lying.
it's funny too, cause you know, bro, y'all hiring? My boy Eric's in here. Yo, man, if you have this game, bro, you could definitely join the game, man. It's just me and him, me and my boy Davino. But yeah, what was I saying again, brother? My bad. Yeah, I fucking lost my train of thought. Fucking A. Sorry, brother, man. I think you do. I think I do, but my PC is shit at the moment. Ah, damn. For real? You don't have an Xbox anymore? Sorry, brother, man. I did not know that. That sucks, brother. Hope you get. Hopefully you get it fixed, bro. Like real shit. But yeah, man. I feel like my fucking ham sandwich. Damn it! I forgot where I was at, bro. I'm so sorry. I lost my train of thought when I got fucking stabbed. You getting a new one in next month? Ooh, nice. Alright, where is this? I don't know, where's my boy Davino? Davino? Bob?
What's up, brother, man?
Bob? Oh, yeah. What was I saying, bro? I don't know, I lost my train of thought. That's my fault.
You were saying, we're talking about Noah J456 about how he's not.
Oh, yeah! He tried to defend himself. So, yeah, he basically defended himself. And, you know, I mean, they're zombie content creators, bro. They find Easter eggs. This motherfucker basically pulled a fucking YouTube tutorial on showing the messages, time, and locations. And he even admits it. He goes, you know, blah, blah, blah. He goes, you know, I was kind of stupid for doing this, blah, 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 and I still hate it. But apparently, Mr. T-Lexify is, like, doubling down. Bro, I saw it, and I think it was from a YouTube video from TNN. TNN, sir! It was so funny. It's just, the whole situation's sick. I ain't gonna lie, the whole situation was shit. What is this? Hold on. Ooh, Titan Squad. Yeah, let's go follow this real quick. But yeah, I just remember just listening to them in the YouTube videos and the tutorials and shit, man. Like, it was so cool, like, searching their videos up and not having, like, the creators tell us what to do. You know, it's like, fuck, we actually get to work for our shit. That's cool. Like, not a lot of people had to find this shit, figure it out. Like, you had to wait a couple of days till somebody figured it out. And whoever figured it out first always made a video. And then people make a video a couple minutes after or an hour after, so they can get their footage. Just like, who wants to do it first? Who's trying to show off the Easter egg first? Shit like that. It was so cool, bro. I thought that concept was so badass. I thought, like, people grinding it out, like, having to go on YouTube, you know, doing all this shit was badass. I thought it was cool. Like, you know what? Fuck. Oh, someone released a tutorial. Let's watch it. Oh, I have to watch another video to fucking learn how to decipher this shit. Ah, fuck. Hey guys, Mr. Raffle Waffles here. That's all you fucking hear. It's like the best thing to hear, bro. Like, seriously.
I did very much enjoy listening to those tutorials and just figuring out how and certain steps work. Don't even get me started on when we were doing Blood of the Dead's Easter egg together. That was a pain, because that was me, you, Diego, and I think Angel and his nephew.
Wait, what Easter egg?
Remember we did Blood of the Dead together on Black Ops 4.
Oh man, that's right. Oh, bro, before Xbox removed clips, I still had a clip saved of us beating Black Ops 4's Easter egg. I have a clip of, I don't know who it was. I think it was Diego running out of the garage of the fucking gate with Rick Toppin showing a stone. It looked so fucking hilarious. But I was so fucking like excited because we're like, oh my gosh, we finished it. Because I remember we were on that shit numerous times, bro. I remember I was figuring shit out that not a lot of YouTubers figured out as well. They're saying you needed a upgraded blunderbuss to get the golden spork to shoot this certain thing. And I was like, no you don't. I shot it, I threw some grenades. Everything worked except for like a regular gun. You just needed some type of explosive. And I was like, damn, that's so fucking cool. And I'm dead. But, yeah, so you're saying that, the map that was somewhat of your least favorite, like that was in the middle, was 9, correct?
My least
Yeah.
favorite? No, 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 no.
Because
On
okay, so
Black
we
Ops
because we
4,
went
absolutely
from
not.
worst. So we're going from worst to best. So what would you
Oh, for
consider
my
this?
least
Okay,
favorite in that
if
game,
yeah, because it was because
Dead of
so
the
we
Night.
went. It
That was
was
my
Dead of the
that was
Night.
my least
Oh,
favorite
I
map
never
from
even played.
Black
I didn't
Ops
even
4.
touch
That's
it.
the honorable mention for worst maps because we're gonna start
You
getting to
know
the
what?
average maps.
No, we don't even have to say an honorable mention at that point because I would say I like the suggestions you just threw out because I would say from worst was Revelations. Well, I would say Zetsubo, then Revelations, and then you said Revelations Zetsubo. I said Go Rock Kobe, you said Derice, and now you're saying 9. I did like that map. I did actually enjoy it a lot. I kind of don't want to agree with you on that one. I would actually say
No,
that
that's
the
not
next one would
that's
be.
not the map that's my least favorite though.
Oh, okay. So then, what is it? The other one that you just suggested?
From Black Ops 4, if we're going from Black Ops 4, brother, we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
because
about
if
Dead
we're
of the
at Black
Night. You
Ops
didn't
4,
play that map. Yeah, you didn't play that
it
map,
was
bro.
the one with the
That map
vampires.
sucked. And the werewolves.
'Cause I saw clips. Yeah, I saw clips. I was like, ah, that looks fucking fun. I remember playing a little bit of it, but like I said, the game always fucking crashed on me, bro. Always. Always, always, always. I gotta pee so bad. Here, let me pause the game. Take a quick piss. So we can continue this, because I do like the subject that we're talking about. Because I want to hear why you don't like this game. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh, shit! That'll do, that'll do, that'll diddly do. That'll do, that'll do, that'll diddly do. Okay, I'm so sorry. I am back. Are you here, my brother? My brother man.
I'm definitely here.
Alright. To see what we were at again, I'm so sorry. So I could ask that question again.
I was talking about Dead of the
On
Night and
Dead of
why
the
I don't
Night,
like
okay.
it.
Yeah, so if you can explain to me why that game isn't your least favorite map, or like, yeah, that map,
Oh my god,
what
dude.
is one of the pros or cons?
You
At least
thought
give me the cons
you
first.
thought you thought Gorod Krovi was complicated? This map is complicated. You wouldn't
You
be
know
able to
what?
figure any of this stuff out had you not had like tutorials. You'd be going through this map blind.
I see.
Like this map is so. First of all, let me explain to you how this map works. I've never done the Easter egg, nor did I care to look at the steps because. Remember. But not only do you have
Oh
to,
my god.
not only to get the Wonder Weapon, you have to do the quests, which We've been doing quests for Wonder Weapon for a while at this point, so it's not like it's anything new to us. Quest to do it, it's so dumb. So to start off the quest, you have to find these three crystals, and you have to get 4 kills from zombies. It'll suck up their souls. Pause. And
No, don't pause. Say more. Call me a freak. 7 days a week.
after you do that, you have to interact with the crystals, and it'll show you like an image, like you're some sort of fortune teller. It'll show you an image.
Fuck.
So there's like 3 things to do. One of them is to follow this ghost lady. She's like a floating ghost lady that'll take you all the way to the location that she's going to. You basically have to escort her. She moves pretty slow, so I would recommend doing that on the lower rounds because you won't have to worry about getting killed. Once she gets you to the that's just for pack-up. It's not even for the main Wonder Weapon. But you need to get to
Are
here
you
to get the
serious
Wonder
for
Weapon.
Pack-a-Punch?
So you have to get 3 tuning forks to get to the forest where Pack-a-Punch is at. So that's how you get one of the tuning forks, by following this ghost lady until she makes it to a location or destination or whatever. And then she'll give you one. The second one you do is like a clock. You have to find a grandfather clock, and like it'll be a specific one. You have to activate the grandfather.
You can get a jump scare, right?
No, you don't get a jump scare.
You're trying to look for one?
No, it's not a jump scare. You don't.
I know there was a jump scare on there. You can look for one.
You basically have to go to a grandfather clock, press and interact with it, and you'll be basically. You have to stand inside of this circle when zombies are coming after you, and you have to wait for the clock to go all the way around clockwise, like a full motion clock. If it's 12, then you get the next tuning fork. And the last one you get by. This last tuning fork from and you have the ghost. Follow the clock. I'll probably get the last one actually. I've already forgotten. I'll have to look at it again. But you have to get 3 tuning forks. And then you can use the tuning forks to go out Pack-a-Punch. But then as soon as you do that, a werewolf will spawn. Now, there are ways to kill them. Tony, what's going on? There are ways to get. There are ways to kill the werewolves and the vampires faster. And you have to get silver bullets, which is also a craftable thing. You have to get 6 different items to melt down in order to get silver bullets, and silver bullets cost the same amount that you'd be paying to get to Pack-a-Punch.
Yeah.
It's 5,500.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah, but the silver bullets do more damage to vampires than werewolves.
Yeah, see, I don't know why I didn't get to play it that much. I remember just playing it one time, but at the same time, I remember when I did, I guess you could say that was another complicated map, and I guess I should put that one in this position that you actually mentioned, so I take that one back. Or if anything, I should really not involve the ones that I haven't played. I would already automatically just put them in the bottom, only due to the fact that if I didn't play it, it's probably because I know I wasn't gonna like it. And I remember seeing some gameplay where I saw like a what was it? A vampire, and I love the concept of vampires and werewolves and shit. But that one just didn't do it for me, bro. I was like, you know what, bro? I was like, this ain't it. And honestly, I kind of disappointed. Like seriously, and I was really trying to be like open-minded to it, but I feel like at the same time, I can't be open-minded to a map that I knew or I know I wasn't gonna enjoy. or I just knew from the start, you know, like it's cool, but zombies? We don't need vampires. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, so that was my con. You know what I mean? But what was something? Was that like the only thing that you felt like that was annoying in the game, or was there anything else that you felt like that map had something interesting that was cool, or was it just like, you know what? No, it wasn't fun at all.
No, bro, it was just a
What's your take
chore.
on
Like, the Wonder Weapon was cool, right? But it was just a Wonder Weapon on a map that's not good. The layout of the map is
that?
lame. It's just a big mansion, right? That's it.
Yeah.
The big estate.
Reinforcements inbound.
I don't really care for that. The way to get to the pack-a-punch, like the base mechanic to get in the pack-a-punch, in the ass. The vampires and the werewolves harder to kill unless you have the silver bullets, which means you kind of have to go get for higher. Like if you wanted to go for a higher rank, you had to go get, you know. So that was just a
Really?
necessity. Because
See,
the
yeah,
longer you
that's-
play,
that's
the harder it
actually
is to kill the vampires and the werewolves with the silver bullets. They start taking way more shots. I mean, granted, there is a wonder weapon that does like crazy amount of damage to the vampires, and that's like it's like a second wonder weapon. That one's not as hard to get, but the problem with that is that I don't want to have to rely on this one weapon to kill off the man. And it's just like the vampires, they hit you and they stop you from healing. That was a thing. Like if they hit you, you would stop healing. And then if you ran into like the red vampires, because there are red versions, those ones will jump onto you and bring you down to 1 health. And I was like, that isn't.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the most painful thing that's ever happened to me. Because it happened to me, and a bunch of zombies were coming after me. And I was like, I don't want to have to.
Really?
I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, and it's like you can't stop it. It jumps onto you and starts biting you. Like you can't knock it off. It just jumps at you. I'm like, that's not fair to me at all. Because if I'm in a group of zombies, I can't see this particular vampire that's coming towards me. How am I supposed to negate this? Like, I can't stop the vampire from jumping onto my body, bringing me to
Yeah.
1 health. But then, don't get me started. The
No,
werewolves,
I
the
respect
werewolves
that.
are just insanely fast, and they do a lot of they do a lot of damage. Like you don't believe in a
See,
lot.
I didn't see a lot of gameplay of the werewolf. That's actually interesting. Interesting.
Yeah,
Were they
but
like the round base? Was it like every round was like the dogs, or what?
they would show up. They would show up every now and then, but it wasn't round based. They would just show up every now and then, random. Either they would show up like.
Oh, so
They
they
didn't
just showed up, whatever,
They just show up
unattended,
whenever they want.
like every couple
The
rounds. Like
vampires, the
whenever.
vampires would be mixed in with the zombies, like dogs would. You know, like how like if you play on the Giant or Doris,
Oh yeah.
the dogs would show up with the
A
zombies
dog
after
would
like
pop
round
up once in a
16.
while, yeah.
They would just spawn in.
Yeah.
The vampires do the same thing. No spawn in vampires. Now, granted, the
Really?
red vampires won't spawn in unless you're inside the cemetery. So it's a positive. Like if you don't go out to the cemetery part of the map, you won't ever get the red vampires. Which, I mean, it's fine. You don't have to be on that side. It's not necessary. I still hate them regardless. Werewolves just showed up whenever they wanted to.
Okay. Okay.
It's a maintenance depot.
Now, was there anything interesting that you did like about it, or was that like it was just pure hate? Like you're like, no, fuck this game. You know what I mean? Oh,
Remember playing that
because I
map?
know that.
I hated it.
Okay, so you just okay. Would you actually change your mind about putting that in the position that it's in? Because there was some good maps. Like if you're comparing other maps to Dead of the Night, I would actually put that one in the bottom then. Because that's one of the map that I wouldn't play, and I didn't really get to play that much. So I would just put it in the bottom, but like I said, I shouldn't even mention it at all because I didn't really get to play it myself. But for you, you know, however you see fit, brother. Now for me, man, I did, like I said, I did agree with that same subject. It'd be Dead of the Night just because, like you said, just from what you're telling me, I knew I wasn't gonna like it, and I'm glad that you told me a little bit more about it. Because I'm not saying I wasn't gonna play it, because if I had the opportunity to, I would. but if the game didn't crash on me 24/7, and that was one reason why I can't really say I played too much of what is it? Black Ops 4, because I did, but it crashed 24/7 on me.
Yeah, you never had
Which
the
sucks,
opportunity
but
to
hey,
play
what
that.
are you gonna
I remember my disappointment. Speaking of Black Ops 4, I remember my disappointment whenever I first got on the game. I didn't read anything about the game. I wanted to be spoiler free. I just wanted to go into
spoiler
the
free?
game blind and see what I wanted to see what it was like. I was like, okay, let me find out what's going on here. So I go in there, and I'm like, alright, well, where the fuck are all the perks at? I was like, what is the system? Because it was showing me perks.
Oh yeah, it's
I
a
was like, wait
weird.
a
Yeah.
minute, why am I setting perks outside instead of just going in the game to get whatever perks I want?
Yeah.
Fortunately, I found out that I looked on my phone and found out, oh yeah, they said we're not doing that no more. I'm like, what do you mean we're not doing that anymore? Like, yeah, you're gonna have to set up your perks before you get in. You know what else they said? Yeah, I don't remember if y'all did play Black Ops 4 in chat. Y'all remember this, but the people who didn't play Black Ops 4, let me let you in on a secret. When we first started playing the game, they had 150 health with no Juggernaut. Now
Oh
imagine
yeah, that's right.
Imagine my distaste when I started playing the game and I realized there was no Juggernaut. I'm over here
You
suffering.
already damn near had it. Yeah, you damn near not really even had it, right? It was like
No, you didn't
you just
have
had
it.
to be fucking good.
You were
It
at
was like
150
skill issue
health.
at that point.
Now,
It
granted,
was just like,
they
oh, it's
bumped
not
up our
even
health to
difficult.
like 200, right? We were good from that point.
Yeah,
But that doesn't stop.
it doesn't stop you from.
Like
I get you,
an
bro.
extra 50 health is not Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Now, if it was 250 instead of 150, then I'd be like, okay, this is Juggernaut, so we don't have to worry about it. This defeats the. So here's my problem with Black Ops 4 Zombies is that they tried to do too much. Here's what they said to us. This came from Jason Blundell too, which was weird to me because I figured that he would be more reasonable about Zombies just being a fun game for us to play. He said that
Yeah.
everybody picks crutch perks and that they wanted it to be
Easy.
fair. Not easy, but fair. They wanted people to have other options of picking perks. And my problem with that statement is
Ah.
My problem with that statement is, if you want us to pick out perks, right? The other perks
Put
something
all
that
the
we
perks
want.
on the map. Put them all on the map or use the Wonder Fist. Or, Gobble Guns. This is me throwing that out there, but I'm sorry for interrupting. Continue.
Um, so what they did was they took away double tap, and in exchange for taking away double tap, what they did was they pretty much told us, all right, well you have to pack a punch. You have to pack a punch 5 times. One time for the initial pack a punch, and the other 4 times for the damage boost.
Repair bays.
You
Looks like they're making
can't even
some
imagine
heavy excavation
my
equipment just for
frustration when I
excavators.
heard those words. I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
So you're making me, because
It was
you
stupid.
could punch the other 4 times, it cost you, how much did it cost you? It costed you 5,000 for initial package and then 2,500 for like the other 4. So you're basically spending like, you're spending 15,000 points just to get a fully powered up weapon. Which gets on my nerves.
Yeah, because usually you could just upgrade the gun and it'd be good, and then if you want it to be better, hey, guess what? You get a variant version. That's all we needed. I'm not asking for so much shit. I remember you could do that in, what was it, Advanced Warfare? You could, like, upgrade it to, like, level 20. You could pack a punch it multiple times. It was even level
Yeah.
20 or 12 or some bullshit like that.
What are you talking about? Advanced Warfare Zombies?
Yeah.
You're talking about something else. What are you talking about?
First one is, my first one is Advanced Warfare. You, like, pack a punch your gun, like, multiple times. You gotta upgrade it. Let's say it like that. They didn't have they had an XO Pack-a-Punch. It's
Yeah,
very
whatever.
XO.
Whatever it was called. Yeah, you have to pack a punch your weapon like 20 times in order to get like more power, which that's another thing. Like I was just like, I don't have to pack a punch multiple times just to get a full power boost. But then it's like we're having a conversation. Like I'm playing zombies. I don't I don't care about trying to talk about like a meta and things like that. It's like we're playing an arcade-based multiplayer game, either multiplayer or solo. Playing the game to either to have fun or to have fun with the homies. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is the
In that
fact that
respect, is
they're trying to make it seem like, oh, you guys don't understand. You know, we want you guys to play with different perks. That's fine, right? But if all the new perks, yeah, they got rid of speed cola, double dab, juggernog.
yeah, it was like it was pointless. It was like I was playing a new zombie game. It's like, oh,
Christ,
it's only the same game.
I haven't seen double tap root beer since Black Ops 3. It's been going. Not even beginning this new game. Like, why y'all not showing double tap root beer love? My favorite person to pick up. I like having a faster fire rate.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, man. I think they said they're bringing classic perks back. Now I don't think all of them, but I think they're still trying to keep the same perk style that they had. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I mean, bro, we didn't even ask for a lot. Just keep it simple, bro. I'm not telling you to do all this crazy shit. You know, that's what kind of sucks. They didn't understand that. I'm a very simple guy. If I wanted to play a game, I didn't have to sweat so much. And guess what? If I wanted an Easter egg, it's there. It's called an Easter egg for a reason, not a fucking quest. But because the zombie community got so huge, that's why they started doing it. They're like, you know what? Let's give this game a purpose. But I think that's what they kind of forgot. Casuals. A lot of people loved playing zombies because they could step away from playing something super sweaty like multiplayer. They're like, you know what? Let's play some Black Ops 2 Zombies. I'm so down to play. You tell one of the boys, you know what? I don't feel like playing multiplayer. You want to play zombies? Fuck yeah, bro. For us back then, 2 hours was nothing. That was like short.
Yeah. I feel like I wasn't even
Or
gaming
if anything,
for real.
it felt long. Yeah, it felt like nothing was going long. Like time didn't go. Like time wasn't going by fast for shit. It makes sense. It didn't need to go by fast. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. It didn't need to go by fast. Nothing really needed to happen. It just went by long. You know? Oh, look, well. You could be a part of this, but yeah, man, it's insane, man. It's really insane that they forget about the casual players. You know? Hey, who knows? Well. Hey, Luis, I am live streaming. We're basically doing like a podcast, like I was mentioning. So we're having some deep thoughts and deep
Yeah, we're basically having a conversation about zombies.
thoughts. Yeah, zombies. We're almost done. Yeah, I feel like we should be almost done. About a bust, I beat. But yeah, man. But yeah, Devin, I feel like that was like one thing that I feel like Black Ops 4 was lacking. It's just too complicated, and I forget about
It didn't have personality either. That's what I also feel. It tried to do too much and then it lost its
Tried to
way.
do too much for no reason. Yeah, it did all that for nothing. But yeah. So we can go on to the next map. What would be the next map? Because like I said, I agreed with both maps that you mentioned. So I don't know what would be the next suggestion that you have in mind.
I got a suggestion. Go ahead and talk about. I got one more map that kind of grinds my gears here.
Oh no, he said grinds my gears. Oh no.
Um, let's go ahead and talk about. Go ahead and talk about. Damn, why can't I remember the name of this map?
Is it from Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 2? What?
Definitely from Black Ops 4.
Oh, is that that Olympus map?
Ancient Evil,
They had,
but
like,
that
branches?
map was good.
That match that looked pretty cool, but I knew I
That
wasn't gonna
wasn't a
play it,
bad
like I
map.
said.
The map. That's how irrelevant this map is to me. I just thought of it
Blood
too.
of the
That's
Dead?
crazy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Blood. I'm glad you said that. We just talked about it.
No, don't say
You wanna
that.
know? You wanna know why I don't like Blood of the Dead?
Why? Was it too hard? Too tricky? Too complicated? What?
No.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I hate Blood of the Dead because of the simple fact that, unlike its predecessor, Mob of the Dead, and this map in particular, so bad. Right? Think about it. They added an extra part of the map that
Yeah.
but nobody ever played on that part, right? Because all we wanted was a Mob of the Dead remaster. We didn't want all this extra.
A new specific map of Alcatraz Island, yeah.
The Easter egg was
I like the
annoying.
way you said that.
Granted, the ending was actually pretty good, and it made me kind of emotional.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy Easter egg. Loved it though. Can't lie. I can't be a hater on that. Seriously. I love that map. But I respect your decisions and I respect your reasonings. I really do. Like a part of me wants to be like, no, like it's a good map, but you know, I see your reasonings and I can agree with some of those as well. Easter egg was very difficult, but I did love the fact that we still kept trying. And we're just like, no, we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done. And I was like, you know what? I saw hope in us, Pa.
That's all the fuel silos.
That's what I saw, Pa.
Those repair bays.
He's like, no. Shari, so Tori. No, but yeah, Blood of the Dead for me was a good map. But what was one thing that you did enjoy about the game, or that map? What was it? Was it just like due to the fact that it was like a classic map, or
Probably the fact that they added the
was there
magma
anything you
gap,
did
maybe.
like it? Okay.
That's it.
Was there anything
There
else
was
that
nothing
you liked about
spectacular
it? No,
about the
that's it?
map, bro. I just don't like it. Every time I go back and play it, I'm just like, I remember why I never wanted that map again. Because I was just like, this map pisses me off.
Too much work.
I was like, we have Mob of the Dead. We don't need it. We don't need Blood of the Dead. We got Mob of the Dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I totally understand what you're saying. Although I disagree. Nah, I'm just fine.
I'm like, okay, I mean,
You said, alright, well, fuck my opinion then. No, yeah, no, I see your reasoning, and like I said, I can agree with most of it, really, because, I mean, it was complicated. The Easter egg was complicated. Some of it was too complex. I wish that it was just remastered. Like, if they did do, like, a, Zombies Chronicles, that'd be dope. Now, you know, if they are saying, and I want to say this for a reason, if they are claiming that they are trying to do casual zombies again, if they are genuinely trying to claim that, I feel like they're doing it for a reason. If Activision is paired up with Xbox, I genuinely want to believe that these bastards are trying to bring back Zombie Chronicles. And I
man.
say that for a reason.
if they
I say
if
that
they
for a
do
reason.
that,
I say that.
if they do that
I say
right,
that for a reason.
I'll actually be happy if I see a Zombie Chronicles 2 with like Black Ops 2 maps, because I know all of us know that a Black Ops 2 remaster, that's not even a remaster because it's supposed to
Is
be
a
like 5 years
must.
in the future.
Yeah,
From
I
five
don't
years,
want Origins. I need me fucking Mob of the Dead.
yeah, I want Mob of the Dead remastered. I mean, much as nobody really cares
Give
about
me
that
that
map,
shit.
Die Rise remastered. I want
Yeah,
Transit
dude.
remastered. I want Buried remastered. You know what I'm saying? Bring
Oh no, Buried. Oh, that's such a good one. Such a good one, bro. Oh man, I forgot about that one, big dog. Honestly, man, there's just so many good zombie maps. Honestly, like I said, I wouldn't say I would put that map in that position. I feel like I'd probably put what map? Um, I guess I put one of the honorable mentions. I guess like Shino Numa. I thought that one was cool concept, but it was too boring for me.
I mean, I get where you're coming from there because
Too dull.
Shino Numa didn't really like all
Had
Shino
nothing
Numa did was
interesting other than that cool trap.
they add like
Traps, I think.
what are war maps were really not the greatest
They were
maps.
simplistic.
Only reason why I say
They were
that is
simplistic,
because World
bro.
at War maps were not, they weren't designed for like long rounds. Even though you can get to long rounds, they were kind of just designed as like you play it on them. And that was it. I mean, like, there's not really too much else to say there. I can't really tell you much of anything else. Like, they're just maps that
No, I see what you
existed
mean.
because they were still trying to find their bearings with zombies.
Yeah.
Because that was, I mean, What at War was the first zombies, like the first game that had zombies in COD, so they didn't, because you gotta remember, the developer, the publisher,
Yeah,
Activision was telling Treyarch, they were like, hey, we're not gonna lie to you, we see those little zombies you got in here.
looks like people
Not
fucking
gonna
with
lie,
it.
we don't really like
I'm glad
this. We
they
don't really,
are.
really like this concept.
Oh, they didn't say it in the beginning?
They didn't like the fact that they had zombies at first. They actually were
Yeah, you
annoyed that
gotta
they
like beat
even.
the campaign first. Yeah.
That was another thing too that made World at War good for people who were trying, like, people were playing through World at War normally, and then all of a sudden they found out there's a little side mode.
Cool concept, man. Seriously, that's what I loved about it. Damn, I keep pulling out the map. That's what I really did like about it, bro. It's really cool concept, but people do hate on it. People hate on zombies for many reasons. And I can see the reasoning. But damn, it's a good ass game, man. But yeah, she don't need more for me. It was cool. But I only liked it because of the trap entrance slash trap. Kind of just pointless.
Yeah, zombies. What at War zombies was like the pinnacle. I can't hate on all the zombies maps simply because of the fact that, you know, well, without World at War, we wouldn't have the foundation that we. It's a foundation for what we have all the other zombies games because of World at War. Because they decided to add this little secret in. If they didn't decide to do that, who knows if we would have gotten the zombies in the future.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Oh shit! Oh! Yeah, man. I feel like I'm just glad that, well, I'm hoping honestly that this new zombies is really gonna do its justice, and that's why I say, like, if they're really claiming that casual zombies is coming back, like the old OG zombies, I really want to say they're doing it for a reason, bro. Doing it for a reason, and it's for that fucking reason of wanting to bring back Zombie Chronicles. It's been 3 years, 3 games, or really 6 games. Too long for Zombie Chronicles. Nah, it's on Game Pass, bro. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, ain't no fucking way.
I
They're
mean,
owned by Xbox.
yeah, it's on Game Pass too. They're gonna release the DLC. I mean, because they started with Cold War, they started releasing DLC for zombies for free. But
I will say
even
this
before it
though.
was on the Game
I
Pass.
I want to say because they said that everyone gets every DLC on day one. I don't know if it's gonna be free DLC, but I feel like if you are a Game Pass owner, you do get it like a day before, or a couple days before, some bullshit. Who knows? But like I said, they gave us that ability where the calling cards are gonna be like, oh, if you beat this Easter egg before we give you the to-do list for the quest, you get a special animated calling card, and then if you do it after, we give you a to-do list. This is what I don't know if I told you this, Luis, but I told this to Davin that if you do it after the to-do list, like you get it, you get like a simple calling card that you completed the Easter egg. It is a cool concept. Like you only have a certain amount of time to complete that Easter egg, so it gets like the boys to try to team up one day and try to do the Easter egg. Because I know we did it once. I think we beat Cold War. We claimed that we didn't do it Easter.
No, we did
egg,
the
but we really did.
Easter egg for that map. Remember?
Yeah, it's a cool one. I like that one. But I don't know what other map would be the next one for me. Honestly, I feel like I'm probably forgetting some, but there's really so many. It gets really overwhelming on how many zombie maps there are.
I mean, I played
But
through all of
honestly,
them, and
that's what I'm saying.
some of them
But
are,
like,
some of
what's
them,
the ones that really stand out the most? Like, what's really something that goes, this map stands out the most and why? Like, we're really kind of just
like
told
in
you, yo, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this map.
one, just like hell yeah. Every single time you look at it, it's like you could play that. Or one that stands out,
Which
it's just
map is
like,
that?
oh, you can't forget the staple, bro. Horizon Rock. Horizon Rock is that's one of the best maps.
Fuck,
It
man.
stands out. Look at that map. Stands the test of
Mhm.
time, bro. That was like the one map that we could always play.
We could all mutually agree on. Yeah. I forgot about that one. I really did. Glad that you mentioned it because I totally forgot about it. And that map was something else. I remember completing the Easter egg, and I remember just
I
experiencing
remember
it for the first
that
time and beating that boss.
was the first map
I
we
still
had a boss
remember
fight
watching
in.
your
That
gameplay.
was our first ever boss fight.
Yeah. It was so like intense for me. I was like so actually nervous. Like I didn't want to fuck up for the squad. I didn't want to do anything like that. Like, but for some odd reason, the homies had trust in me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that. But man, great map. I totally forget about it. But for me, it was Blood of the Dead. I could always like run that one back. Never get bored of it. I could still play it to this day. And
Yeah,
just like
bro.
run around and train.
If we went back and played Horizon Rock, I would go do the Easter egg again just because I love that map so goddamn much.
And I'll sit there. But we would have to do all 4 bows, right? Or you just needed to. Ooh.
One,
You got that?
it's one of those maps where I was just like, man, this map is goated. It's a mutual relationship. So for the time,
No.
I don't like the way that sounds.
What? So what about a freak?
I don't play. I
What
don't
about
play.
a freaky freak? What about freaky deep? Okay, here we go. Ah, shit. Yeah, man, zombie maps are just so overwhelmingly, much. I guess that's the word I could just put it with. Because I mean, there's so many great maps, but to really top it off, I mean, you're gonna claim that that's one of the best ones, or are you gonna say that it is the best map?
It's one of the best ones.
Okay.
It's
So
one of
what is
it's up
another
there.
one that really stands out? What's up there too? At least top three. Top three. Top three. Give me at least top three.
Put Mob of the Dead in there. That map.
Mob. Okay.
That is
Doesn't
goated.
have to be in order. Doesn't have to be in order. Doesn't have to be in order. So you have
You got
Horizon Rock and Mob of the Dead.
you got throw Origins in there. I forget about Origins.
Oh fuck, Origins. All right, 5, because there's so many.
The reason why I put Mob of the Dead in, you're probably wondering. I put Mob of the Dead in there because it's such a. The map is just so cool. Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Mob of the Dead is in there because the map is just so. Granted, it's a
So cool.
base. It's not even a basic map. I just like the map so much, bro. Just look at it. You're
It's
in like
cool.
a hellish ass prison with these
It's cool. I like it.
forward gangsters.
I
And
heard that they were in purgatory, like they were in hell the whole time.
pretty much, yeah. That's like they can't leave that dimension.
Claim it.
They always said like the reason why is because they had like a bunch of Illuminati logos. Like the warden was always basically claiming like, hey, like you're stuck here, buddy. Like basically saying like you're in hell, but you're in like the worst place in hell. You know, like a special type. You didn't get these type of things. Like if you did it, it was like well thought of. Like if you got an Easter egg, like you appreciated it because of the amount of effort that they put into a zombie map that people probably aren't gonna find. Apparently, Jason Blundell even admits it. There's still zombie maps and Easter eggs that we're still never gonna find. That we still haven't found.
We just found some Easter eggs in Black Ops 4.
What was it again? I forgot what it was.
I don't remember. I have to look it up. They just found out about something.
Yeah, I heard about that. Nice to know people are still playing that map. And playing Black Ops 3. I mean, it's really popular because it's on PC now, and you could what is it? You can play like custom modded zombies and all that stuff. That's really cool. Back in the days, it was that were custom zombies. I remember just watching those too. They're so badass to watch. Oh shit. Sorry I got all quiet here. I said I'm finding a bunch of people. Oh my goodness. But so that was another map. You said Mob of the Dead. What's another map that you can kind of just say, you know what, this is final. This is the one.
What?
Stand by as well.
What?
One more map.
One more map that's just goated as hell.
Yeah.
You can just play and just be straight up having a great time. Kino der Toten.
Kino der Toten. That is a classic map. Now, Luis, I don't know if you have your audio included. I don't know if you want to get involved in this one. The reason why I say that is because I didn't get to really introduce you, even though you just joined.
I don't know
Mike
shit
Cock.
about these fucking zombies.
Okay, no, that's all good. I still want to introduce you, due to the fact because you are one of the people that show up in my YouTube videos as well. I said this as well to Davin. Tell me one thing that the viewers don't know about you or the chat doesn't know about you, and something that you like to play, and what do you like to do? On something like, hi, my name's Luis. Eloise, type shit. So like, go for it. That's if you want to like say something like that, you know, you have the opportunity. Cause I know some people really want to get to
Yeah, hold up.
the people that it happened with. Oh. Yeah, if anything, I can start off with this, man. Like, give you a simple question. What's like one of your favorite games you like to play, or what's one of the games that you've been playing, or if anything, what are you playing right now?
Playing COD.
What is it?
Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright. Is there a game that you kind of just been hooked on recently, or is that what you just been stuck on?
Uh, I don't know. I replayed Daxter recently. It was good as I
And
thought.
how was that? Yeah?
Yeah, I remember it being a lot more fun on the PSP.
Really?
Oh my god, bro! I wish they would bring those games back.
You can play some of them on the PS5.
Unfortunately, I don't have one. I wish I did. If I wasn't so broke, I would actually have one.
Not bad. T-Sor, what's good, brother, man? What's good, T-Sor? Hey, man, we're basically just talking about, like, these Black Ops 3 zombie maps and really just getting to know the homies on a personal level. This will be on a live stream, too, by the way, just to give you a heads up, T-Sor. Yeah, it's a little late, but I'm doing this because I want to post this as a YouTube video. But yeah, so Luis, you said you liked that game, and Davin, you said you wish that they could make some games like that again. Do you feel like people or developers don't make these type of games anymore? Is that what you're basically saying or implying?
To be honest, PlayStation has so many different IPs. They just don't. They don't remaster or like, remake any of their games. They do, but like not the fan favorite ones.
Yeah. Ah, I see what you mean.
These days, they mostly support Escherum's excavation efforts, but
Hey,
for most
shit
people,
happens.
it's prisoner transport.
Sad B, you know. I mean, honestly, I'll tell you this. You know, I heard like the new, like you even mentioned it before, the Space Marines 2 Warhammer, Space Marine 2. I heard that one's a really fun game, and I feel like developers just need to remember, hey, like this is the type of game that people want. I genuinely, I say it to this day, like I feel like Fortnite really kind of like took a toll on gaming in general. Because if you really look about it, there's like battle passes fucking everywhere.
Well, yeah, people were saying
I
how
don't
much
care,
money
but
they were saying how much money they were making. They were like, you know what, let's do that.
yeah, and that's what kind of. I'm not saying it blows, because it's like, hey, yeah, go make your money, like wherever the money goes, you know, cool. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, man. But enough of that. Luis, so what's one knock? The viewers, you want to let the viewers know that they don't know about you. I mean, there's not really a lot of things that they know about you. Is there something that you want to like say, like, oh, I start throwing it back on Davin, you know, aggressively, you know, like if you wanted to say something like that, you could. I'm just saying, like, if
He
you don't want
does
to say anything
he does
personal.
like big booty Latinas.
Okay, well then you have it here,
Just
folks.
don't get me fucking started.
He said, just don't get me fucking started. I will yap for days. I like
Hey.
that, brother. I like that.
Listen, if there are any
You like
girls in the
seeing
chat, bro,
ladies.
I apologize, but I agree with him. What you thinking? I care
You
what you're
said
thinking.
future
It's great.
wife.
It's not.
You
It's,
said
it's
future wife.
not my
I'm
fault.
So I apologize.
He said, I apologize
There's
profusely.
absolutely nothing. Fucking call me crazy.
I apologize profusely. Oh yeah, do you have your audio included, by the way, Lewis? Gang shit, amigo. Okay, well, yeah. Is there something that you want them to know about you, brother? Or do you want to go with that? You know, he throw it back on Davino.
Um,
Remember, bro, you don't have to say anything. Big dog, like, what shit? Want you to know that, Papa. You want to be personal? You want to be mysterious? Shit.
the Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
Oh God. On me. Let me say it like that, cause can't say the Lord's name in vain. And then we could like talk about some shit, talk about whatever, you know. At this point.
You know what? Talk about. Let's talk about the type of women you like, bro. What type of women do you
Oh
like?
no, let's not talk about. No, we're not talking about that. Yeah, we'll talk about Luis. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, what kind of woman you like, Luis? You like them aggressive ones,
What type
Hell
of women do you
no.
like?
the nice ones,
That'd be
Like
the
them,
shit, no.
toxicas,
you like them cutesy
the
girls?
ones with common sense.
No
You like the femmes.
toxicity.
You like the trannies.
Shut the hell your mouth.
Alright, that's. Come on, bro. You can't be saying that.
You canceled. I'm canceled. Fuck. No, but I'm just saying, what's his preference? I'm just saying. Oh, you like the they thems, or the she hers?
I like
Do we
the.
have to pronounce
I
our
like a
pronouns?
person who knows what they want.
Oh,
I have such mad
damn.
respect for
Hold
this man.
on,
I'm so
bro. Slam
glad
that
he
shit on the
said that.
table.
Bro,
Hold on, slam it on the
say it
table.
again for the people
All
in the
I'm gonna
back,
hear is
Luis.
yeah. Say it from the back. Yeah, say it from the distance.
Say it
Cause
with your
motherfuckers didn't
chest so
hear
that
it.
way everybody in the back can hear
Say
it.
it again. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear it. Say it again.
I honestly don't remember what I just said.
No
Nah,
way.
pa.
Bro, I'm like
Fucking
really
A,
fucking zoned
dude.
in right now.
He said I'm so gassed right now. He said I apologize profusely. Where did I hear that from? Why am I saying that too? That's the crazy part. I apologize profusely.
I'll
And I
probably
have
end up
3
finding it.
skulls on.
I'll send it to you.
Say I apologize profusely.
Bro, my fucking
I got the
teammates.
brush ons. I got the
Some
brush
dire.
ons.
I have the questions.
We're in range of a
Nah,
squad
see, I
marine.
was making fun of him, but I understand when he said that shit too. I said, damn.
I felt that shit
I ain't
too,
gonna
but
front. I have. Nah, I felt that shit on a spiritual level, bro. I
dire.
said, damn, I see what he means now, bro.
I have the
I said, shit,
questions.
bro. I said, now now I see why he wanted to take a break. But now he's singing Kevin Gates. So it's like,
Are you singing Kevin Gates? Not that fucking great.
bro, I've been sending you TikToks, dog. No, not on TikTok. I've been sending you Instagrams, bro. Like Instagram DMs of some fire shit. And I know you haven't seen it yet. Because you probably would have laughed. I don't know. Maybe they're not that funny. But to me, bro, I've been cracking up. I need y'all to follow my new TikTok too.
Your
I
new
made a new
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah, they're so fucking hilarious.
I can't follow you on your new TikTok. I don't have TikTok installed, remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot it too. You know, this is what I was gonna say too. I actually posted a video of me flexing, right? Like I just posted a video out of work and I just flexed.
I know I saw
And I
it.
posted
I
it.
liked
Didn't do
it.
nothing. Okay. Well, yeah,
You
I
put it
got
on
a
your
bunch
story.
of likes and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. No, what? Oh yeah, no, because I always post some at work. So I don't know if you saw the one. Maybe you did. Maybe you did. But
UNSC distress pulse. No
I
response
saw
from
it.
comms. We should check it out.
I go on TikTok, bro, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid to say it like this, brother.
See Eric, don't you?
I'm afraid the gay men found me.
Oh.
But I remember one time George was live on TikTok, and some guy was in the
Yeah, I'll
comments
tell.
like, "Do you like burritos?" And George was like, "Yeah, I like
We're in range of a
burritos.
squad of marines.
Pretty good. I love them." And the guy was like, "What kind of burritos do you like?" And George was like, "Oh, I like any kind of burrito, honestly." As long as it's a good burrito.
You know what's crazy too?
You're
I was eating a
right.
fucking burrito. Yeah.
You didn't realize
I
the dude
didn't
was
realize.
gay. Trying to hit you.
Yeah, bro. I'll be oblivious to that shit, bro.
He fucking got
I
banned
really be oblivious.
saying, I don't go that way. Or I don't roll that way. Something
Oh
like
my gosh. Yeah, someone said if I like booty hole, and I was like, nah, I don't roll that way. And then I got banned for it. I was like, huh?
Another squad's
I can't say these words?
We can't leave them
I
hanging.
can't say my preference? I'm hurting somebody's feelings for telling my preference? I don't get that. Talk to me. What the fuck? You know, like, bro, what the fuck?
that. Bitch, man.
But yeah, it just sucks. I don't know. Yeah, the gay man found me. It's funny, but it's not funny. I'm getting scared. Kinda want to delete it. My homegirl was like, any engagement is good engagement. I was like, shut up. I don't like it. No.
Hey, bro, if you're gay,
Step
bro,
away.
if you're gay, bro,
Please.
Inbound.
I'm scared.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, they see some. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. After what I saw with what's his name, bro. I'm petrified, dog. I don't trust men
Talking about
anymore.
Andre. Talking about Mr. Andre.
No, no, no. I'm talking about Eric.
Man. Oh yeah, Eric be trying to flirt, bro. And Eric, I think Eric transitions. Even
It's
No,
Erica.
bro, he did transition. No, stop. It's Eric.
hey, you mean he didn't
Oh no, it's
transition?
Erica. It's Erica.
But he
It's Erica. It's Erica.
did.
It's Erica. He's Erica. I'm trying to get cancer. It's Erica. Erica's a great girl. She's just a little freaky, you know? She's definitely not my freak, you know?
But yeah, I'm not okay with their act.
She's definitely not my
actions.
freak. Let me just say it like that. Let me just say it like that.
She does some things that are very
She,
questionable.
she does some questionable things. Said, bitch, I saw a dick and balls. Fucking quiet talking about questionable things. Jail. Said I apologize profusely. Okay, hold on. Ah man, yeah. Let's skip on to that next tragic situation.
Bro, can you
So what we have
like
next?
sue his ass for fucking
I kinda
mental,
want
like,
to.
scarring or something, trauma?
Yeah, like PTS, like yeah.
Well, what
something
happened?
like
You
that,
didn't even
yeah.
tell me what happened. You just left me in the dark.
Bro, he sent me like a picture of his ass. Like he was like in a G-string. Like all I see was like him bent over. Cause I was over here. Okay, cause look, let me say it like this. When I was on Facebook, like I have my Facebook, cause at the time, like this when I was still going through it, blah blah blah. And, I was using Facebook, cause what's her name was using it too. And what's his name added me as a friend, and I go, I don't know, like I don't want to add him, but at the same time, like I knew him. And like, I don't want to add him because like he was transitioning, and I don't want people to be like, "Oh, why is he, you know, like trying to ask questions." But I saw a couple of the homies follow him. I was like, okay, so then I guess he's cool. So I accept his friend request, and that point on, like I don't know, he gets a little flirty. So now you look good. So thank you. And this is the time where I still wasn't getting used to it. But Mariah at the time, she was like, yeah, no, be grateful. Like, you can pull two opposite genders. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but I just want the one gender I want, you know? Like, there's only one. I don't want, I don't want, you know, nothing else. Just want my ladies. And, so at that time, I was just getting comfortable with getting compliments, and I was like, okay, thank you, blah, blah. And I guess to him, like, me saying thank you was his okay, of, like me wanting to talk to him for some odd reason. But I remember I saw his story one day and he was like talking about like a shop. Some shop or some shit. Like he was like selling shit. He had like his own little store. Like he was doing something. I forgot. And at the time, I was like, oh, okay. So he sends me a picture. And I'm like, okay, me assuming like a dumbass. Oh, he just sent me a picture of probably his shop, like his menu, like oh, what he does. I see if my family wanted him to do some weird shit. I don't know, you know, I don't know. I was just assuming what he probably did. I click on the picture, bro. It's him bent over, digging balls. The worst experience ever, bro. That's all I gotta say. I was fucking scarred. I was fucking scarred, bro. I didn't know what to say. Like, I didn't even say anything to him, bro. I didn't say anything to him. I just blocked him instantly. Like, nothing, like, nothing.
He's like,
I'd report him.
That was like... Yeah, nah, Sketch would have liked it. But, honestly, I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. That was, like, the worst... I was kind of just in shock when it happened, too. I still remember that day like it's fucking nothing. I was in my fucking apartment sitting there. It was like around 6 o'clock, sitting on the couch. And I was really looking for something to eat. And I was debating if I was just going to go pick something to eat. I go check, bro. I checked the fucking picture. There he is. Upside down. I go down. This is, I thought I was gonna pull the bad hose. Not this. No, what are we gonna do about it? The hippos don't love us.
I'm so sorry that you went through that, bro.
It's
I'm glad you're talking to us about it because there's some crazy, bro. I have to report him, dog.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to, TBH honesty. I just blocked him. But, you know, I should report him because what if he does it to the guys? I think he was trying to do it to Diego, but I
he
could be
did do
wrong.
it to Diego.
Oh, yeah, we gotta report that.
He
fucker.
did.
What if he's doing it to more men?
He said Diego booty.
Diego's actually nice enough. Diego's actually nice enough to actually say something. I just blocked that man instantly.
What
I
did
said,
Diego?
"No, bro."
What did Diego?
He said,
say?
bro, no. He literally just said no, bro. Like, chill the fuck out. He's like, no.
Tried to add
That's like weird.
me. I was like, oh.
They tried to add me and I
You
blocked
can add
him.
someone else. I don't booty pics. No, thank you.
Yeah, if it ain't booty pics from Ice Spice, then I don't want it, then. That guys.
It's not booty pics from literally anyone
I saw
else.
a TikTok where it was like, I saw a TikTok where it was like, well, my new girl said if she loved me if she was a worm, but I'm over here crying over my favorite ex. I go, nah, you're ugly. Someone said silent repost. Said, motherfucker, damn near, I like that shit. Nah, they have some funny shit. My new TikTok is fucking hilarious. If I'm still single by 27, remember this, guys. I'm getting all my ex's names tattooed on my chest. They're all gonna be crossed off with the red line. It's gonna be like in a chronological order too. It's gonna be like a hit list. You're gonna be like, oh shit, that's fire. I should do a timeline. You know what I mean?
Stuff like
But you guys would be like, it sounds fire. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like fucking John Wick. I'm gonna be like Baba Yaga, but for cock.
And if not, they sure should be.
to wolf.
I'm the Baba Yagas of cocks. What is wrong with me, dude? I shouldn't have hit that pin. Fucking A. The Benjamin. Alright, let's see what there's any topics that we could talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about P. Diddler.
P. Diddy.
How the fact
Oh
that
no, the Diddler.
this dude got caught
man.
lacking.
Well, he's on
Oh
suicide
man.
watch.
Yeah, okay.
he really?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for the people that don't know or
When did
haven't
you find
caught
this
up with
out?
the whole diddler,
I
yeah,
found
when'd you
it
find
out
this out? But
not too long ago when I got on.
really, would you guys like to like brief up any of the viewers or the chat about the Diddy off, the freak off, if anyone's aware?
You have more information on this.
Just to let you guys know, the freak off,
Fuck
Diddy
you.
off. I don't think he's trying to insult you. I think he's just saying you might have more info because you be online a little bit. I have to yell at my mans.
Nah, bro.
I know why he said that. I know why he said it.
What did he
No,
say?
I said that.
I heard your ass chuckle, you motherfucker.
No, it's funny because you took it that way. Like, I didn't even mean it that way. But
Nah.
See, Luis, I know
you
what you
would
I
meant,
didn't
take
say
bro.
it that way.
nothing.
Funny.
I know what you meant, bro.
I didn't say
You're good.
nothing. Okay, now
Listen.
good.
Okay, no, George, listen. Also on a real note, the diddler was caught on a FRICO charge, not a RICO charge, a FRICO charge,
Freako charge. Oh man.
because he's a fan.
Oh, here, freak ass buddy 69.
So,
God.
so he got caught at his house with 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil. Not joking.
That man a freak.
Not only that, they're hitting him with charges of sex trafficking.
Was he not-
A squad of Marines in
It's like trying to make like a slip and slide or
That's definitely not what he was trying to do. This dude bought 1,000 bottles.
He has some laying around, Pop.
lubricant and oil. I mean, baby oil.
But that's not why he bought. But
Lube for the booty holes. Yeah, just like catch out. Let us just continue, so he could understand.
he
Why.
also has racketeering charges as well. But this man is like, he says he's on suicide watch. I'm not surprised. They're putting him in prison for life. Now, for my viewers who don't know
Yeah,
who
he's trying to
Boosie
get out,
is,
but,
viewers who don't know who Boosie is, here's the issue. Yeah, it's okay to have him, but you gotta understand one specific. Because not everyone's gonna agree with you. That's okay. Not everybody's supposed to agree with you. Everybody's an individual. Except for high-minded people. That's besides the point. My problem is, some people should not be voicing their opinions because it makes them look more suspect. And Boosie is one of those people. Boosie decided to get on Twitter, the very same Twitter that majority of us use, and said that he's getting life in prison for doing the same thing that a lot of other entertainers do. They fly out women to get some coochie, and that's it. But he's not understanding that that's not the only reason why. That's not the only reason why he's getting life in prison. He's getting life in prison because he has legitimate federal charges against him. Boosie was like, I disagree. And he makes it seem like, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there are other entertainers. Like, here's the thing. There's no issue if you're a fully consenting adult, another fully consenting adult, and like a girl that hits you up or something, like, you know, you're like a little bit famous. You find another girl who's like somewhat kind of Instagram famous or whatever, and you hit her up. Say, hey, I want to fly you out, and then she gets flown out, or she flies you out, and then simply just because y'all know you're gonna link up on a date and fuck. Like, it's okay. You can do that. Like, people might judge you for it, but at the end of the day, you're two consenting adults, so there's nothing really wrong with it. It's different if it's underage women, underage girls. That's an issue.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because why are you having sex underage?
Because that's an issue because it's an issue with both the parents from not monitoring their kids and the adult that's messaging the minor. So there's that. He was doing more than just flying women out. Like he was flying them out for the means of prostitution. He was basically pimping them out. Let's not forget that he has a racketeering charge. That's also a federal crime. Racketeering is a federal crime. And don't forget about that video of him beating up that woman, Cassie, in the hotel hallway.
Oh yeah,
Can't
it
forget
made it
about
a
that.
lot worse for sure.
And you know what's crazy? Is that he ran out behind her still in a towel, right? Like, which means he was so mad at her for what she did. He didn't even get dressed before he ran out after her. He just chased her while he was still wrapped in a towel and was stomping her out, and then proceeded to record a video afterwards, basically saying, he's like, "Get up, babe," while she's in the corner with a blanket over her head, and shivering in the corner. Like she's just shivering in the corner, as if it's a joke. Like,
bro,
okay.
she's terrified, dog.
And then he proceeded to tell the entire world, "She's lying on my name. She's not telling the truth. She just wants money from me." But then when the hotel footage comes out of you beating her, then it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was fucked up." Oh, it's the same thing all these niggas say whenever they get caught up. "Oh, I'm sorry. I was in a dark place."
Black. Call me DeMarcus Black. He said.
I don't know if y'all didn't know that already. I am indeed black. So before y'all try to be like, "Oh, he shouldn't be saying that," shut your lame ass up.
Would you tell Luis that one time when he said something and then you called him something?
I said, "Shut
Luis
your
was too stunned to speak.
lame manning."
What?
I didn't even say the full word.
That was the funniest shit ever, bro. Just hearing that from you just threw me off. I mean, you say it all the time, but like, just that
That's what-
moment, we were
like
just so
sometimes
like
y'all forget that I'm
nonchalant
black.
in the moment.
You'll forget that
I'll forget it.
You'll forget that I can sound
He said,
like
"Don't
my
forget."
people. I'm just playing. You know, you shouldn't be laughing at that.
Oh shit, my bad. My B.
Nah, I'm joking. I don't care. No, I remember saying it for the first time actually. So, but to the point. The point is that yes, I'm very much happy to hear and see other people's opinions about things because individuality is what makes the world unique. But then when I see Boosie, when I see Boosie voicing his opinion, it makes me think of how much a hypocrite this man is. And let me tell you why.
Why?
I don't know if y'all remember the viewers and to my homies, but Boosie had ordered some strippers to his house. I don't know if they were, but he ordered them to his house. But it wasn't for him. It's for his teenage sons.
Oh.
Now, I'm sure there are gonna be some dudes who are like, "Well, there's not an issue with that. What's wrong with that?" Yeah, sure. As a man, you don't see a problem with a fine ass adult woman grinding on you. But you gotta understand, it goes both ways. She's also an adult, and you're still a teenager. You can't consent to any sort of sexual act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Boosie is bragging about it, saying that everybody else is weird for judging him.
Say, bro, then if you're saying that it's weird, then why the fuck you say anything? Keep your mouth shut. I know it sounds weird. You didn't do shit like that. You gotta keep your fucking mouth shut if you're gonna try to say some dumbass shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. As a grown ass man, if I have teenage boys, I don't know if I'm gonna have girls, or if I have a boy in the future, who knows? But if I have boys, right, I'm well aware that I understand, like, boys, because I'm a man myself. We grew up, you go through puberty, you're gonna start having attraction to women. mean, unless you go down a different path. At that point, do your thing. But normally, I don't say normally, that's also messed up. But most guys, most men, have an attraction to women. Especially when you're going through puberty, you start going to
You start seeing boobies. And you love watching
you start
movies.
understanding a little bit more. You get older, you start seeing women, start seeing girls, and then they turn into women. You start finding them attractive. If you're a straight man, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because yes, I understand that as an adult, I find women attractive, and I'm also gonna understand that my teenage boys, if they don't, are gay, what I'm saying, I want to understand that they're gonna always find girls attractive, but that gives me no grounds to go and straight up order strippers, prostitutes in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like
Forever grateful, sir.
Yeah, if you're
that's
gonna be a
you're
freak, be a
just
freak around.
you're just being a bad father figure at that point. 'Cause why would you do something like that?
Yeah, because
But
you're
then you have people.
condoning that, so
But then you have people
you know, his son.
who will sit up and say, you'll have people who will sit up and say, oh, what's wrong with that? I would do that for my kids. Like, yeah, you're part of the problem. Then, like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. People hate to hear it too. Seriously. People hate to fucking hear it.
but the moral of the story is this. I like opinions from everybody. But then the internet has made people too comfortable with sharing some opinions that on some people who are very impressionable, and they take that as law, and they straight up just run with it, and that's a problem for me. Granted, I know I can't do anything, I'm just one person, but that's why I don't like to go to Twitter a lot. I like to just look at memes, and that's it. Whatever news I find out, I just find out and just move on about my day. You know, like, I don't get absorbed in the internet because of the fact that it's poisonous, because people are arguing about nothing. Like, people don't actually talk about real stuff. So I just like, it sucks too, because people are so chronically online that get lost in that and don't understand. Which is why I hate the fact that I see Boosie posting stuff like that on Twitter, because then that just means that people who are easily impressionable will just go and regurgitate some of the same things that Boosie is saying to other people.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I came out here, right?
Say it again?
Like imagine a scenario like this. Like, it's me, and I'm out here repeating.
Yeah.
Like, I tell you guys, oh, there's nothing wrong with this. Has some terrible out of context. This doesn't get clipped. There's nothing wrong with being a 5-year-old and dating somebody who's like 17. Like, if I said something like that,
Whoa! No.
try to
Clip that.
provide,
Clip
Chat,
that.
clip that. No. Chat, clip that.
and then I
Clip it,
provide
chat, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Nah,
facts,
but yeah, continue.
right?
Yeah.
I provide facts and evidence and stuff like that. I'm trying to justify my case, and I'm regurgitating that information, but then, like, or I'm spitting it out, and then other people are just repeating it after me, like, oh yeah, he says this. You know what? I kind of agree. That's pretty much what happens on Twitter. Like, it's really bad opinions, things that universally we know. Because some people will argue. I've seen it. Some people will argue to the death that you get. It's like, oh, the state has this, as the age of consent, and this country has that. You know, just like, I mean, okay, but we can all universally agree that an adult is 18. Like, a 16, 17
Okay,
year
I would
a
even
six.
disagree. I would say an adult is
Honestly,
like
I would
21.
say it's probably, yeah, actually an actual real adult is like in their 20s. I feel like you don't fully become an adult until you hit 25, because then you stop developing. Like
Honestly,
you
for
reach
me,
that
bro,
age.
But
But
this how I see it,
that's
bro.
just a
Like
different
if you have to tell me
conversation.
that there's an
That's just
age,
my
yeah.
opinion.
Like if you go, well, the law in this state, this law is this, and that. If you have to tell me all that shit, I'm not,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not listening
Come
to
on,
you.
bro.
I'm not
You
hearing you.
know, like,
You're
yeah. I'm
out.
like, come on, bro. Like,
I'm
you're
not gonna
not
hear
helping
you out.
yourself out.
But
Sorry.
that's my point, though. You get what I'm saying, though. It's just like if you have to try and elaborate to me how this isn't a problem, then like I understand. I'll hear you out if it's like an actual legitimate thing, and I'm not sure. But this is like one of those things where we all understand that anybody below the age of 18, well, it's illegal, statutory. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But I will see people argue about this to the death. And I'm like, everybody's gonna be the same. Yeah, weirdos out there who will say otherwise. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's why that just brings me to my point. These some people just need to get offline. I mean, touch some grass, get off of the internet. Probably actually look at things that are real instead of being absorbed in so many problems.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Just dropping some little gems on you. Like it's disgusting as fuck out here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be seeing some, but I'm like, ugh, okay.
Like what? Like what's one thing that you're like, ugh?
Well, I mean, aside from this Diddy stuff, because there are people who disagree. What's the
What
most,
do you
you
mean
know,
who
what's
disagree? What do you mean?
some people disagree. I've seen it. I'm saying, I've seen some people like Boosie. He's one of them. I mean, people who aren't famous are like, which is why I was talking about that. I was just like, I don't know about that. No, I don't know about that at all. Actually, this man is a monster. He should be allowed. I don't know why y'all are trying to argue otherwise. But something else that's something else that was also weird. So you know the Mr. T Lexify situation where like he was talking about his
Ooh,
ex
yeah.
and he was talking about like how he was 17 and the girl that was trying to date him was 15 and he was
Some
apparently
bullshit like that is
he
weird.
in his like I don't know like whatever like document he released he he was like providing facts and evidence as I don't at some point in the video he was saying they did
Apparently,
start
see,
dating
that's what I'm
like a
saying. You
year
gotta
later.
watch Noah J's. Because apparently he tells the truth. He goes, well, I did the math and blah, blah, blah. If she was this, then he's technically this age. So he was talking to still an underage girl. He claimed that he didn't know, but although he did, he tried to get him to get away, but he never did, blah, blah, blah. But that's when Too Much Alexify was like being manipulated. I don't know. Like, it's just so complicated. How do you think? Who would have thought zombies community would have some drama like this?
I don't think I watched Noah J's video. I think about it.
Yeah, you got to, man. It's interesting. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, shit's already 12. Damn. Yeah, this is gonna be a 2-hour live stream. Technically, like, what, 2 hour and 30 minutes? Fucking A. That's a good live stream. A good little talk. Was there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about specifically before I end the live stream? Like, you guys wanted to mention? Was there anything that you guys wanted to say before I ended? Or,
There's nothing that comes to mind, really.
Yeah, I wanted to let everybody know that every time I hop on Xbox to play with Luis, he never plays with me. I hopped on Modern Warfare. He's not even on.
Bro, you didn't tell me you were
So
on. What the hell?
I think you guys need to. I think you guys need to consider, like, who your real friends are. Make sure
Nah,
you have
bro.
homies that'll actually play with you and not leave you hanging. And that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Damn!
You get in the live stream right there.
Damn!
There.
Damn! Just like that? You want me to do it just like
Yeah,
that?
you can just go right ahead, bro.
He said no
That's it.
remorse.
That's all I gotta
He
say.
said no DD.
I'm only detecting
He said no
three
DD.
functioning ammo
That's
filters.
insane.
Let's bring that
That's
count down
crazy.
to a nice round 0.
I would, but I need Luis's take on this. How do you feel about this, Luis?
I don't appreciate that and just like slandering like this.
Slandering.
Huh?
Alright. I've had enough. I'm not doing this no
even
more.
telling me
Because
Crazy. That's crazy to me.
Is that
I didn't tell
that
you
I have to tell you?
I was on. I said I was hopping on Modern Warfare.
but did you hear him, George? Because I didn't.
I'm not in this.
At least you're 8, dude. I don't have time for I'm just gonna play by myself, I guess.
Bro, let me knock this dude out. And I'll join.
You know, you said what?
Gotta knock this guy out.
Dude, he's playing UFC now.
Ooh. Oh yeah, how'd you feel about that app, bro? Were you close on some parlays? Or no?
I got one of them right.
It's crazy, right? It's like you gotta like really base them off of luck. I try to do it off the ones where I feel like I'm very confident.
I think I know which
First
app you're
time,
talking about because somebody at work was using that same app.
Which one?
I forgot what his is called. It's like it was
Underdog?
it was college football's on. And he like these bets, the teams that were playing. Yeah, ask him what the fuck's going on. What are you forgot?
Just clear the armory out. We need to do some lasting damage to the operation. Looks like UNSC isn't the only one
Alright.
going down after 6 months of fighting. I'm only detecting 3 functioning ammo filters. Let's bring that count down to a nice round 0.
Paka-paka, paka-paka. Oh man. Yeah, I guess if you guys don't have anything to say, I guess I'll hit a little outro. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie guys, this was actually a long 2-hour live stream. I wouldn't necessarily say it's long, it was actually 2 hours. If you guys actually did enjoy this, please comment or drop a like down below, especially if the people that are brand new watching this YouTube video / live stream. If you're absolutely new, hit a follow.
Please
It does
sponsor me.
help me out, and stay and subscribe. If you guys want to see me play a different game, hey, let me know. Even if it's a game with the homies, I'll definitely try to do it my best to see what I can do to play this with the homies. But at the same time, hey, if you guys tell me, I'll see what I can do. I have to play best. I really appreciate everybody. If my homies want to take it away, hey, go check them out. They're cool. Cool, some cool homies. But in the meantime, comment down below what you guys want. Anyways, it's been your boy so hydrated. Stay with the water. Forget all those beats and those first 20 away. It's always, it's great. Get him out. Peace.